Drop the bomb. It's the Killstream. Hello and welcome to Killstream. I'm your host, Ethan Ralph, the owner and the editor-in-chief of theralphreport.com. You know, most days when the world's biggest YouTuber features you in his video for multiple minutes, and I'll be honest with you, I still haven't even seen the full segment. That's how crazy my day has been today. That would be the lead-off story. Oh, look, I still haven't changed the text on the thing. Oh God, that was a mistake. Why don't I do that live right now on air to show you how cool I am? There we go. There we go. It's fixed. It's fixed. Thank you, chat. Thank you all for joining me here on stream.me. We made the move. Let me read these real quick. Super chats. Valley says, well, they're donates, but whatever, same thing. Valley says, part 1 out of 3, can't watch this live, but since the show will be Sargon related, he keeps insisting that he doesn't lie intentionally about his political opponents, just won't correct others while talking with them. But when he called the Kumite an alt-right echo chamber, he wasn't talking with anybody. He was alone on his stream talking with his audience. He lied to his viewers and is willing to lie for political gain. He also lied about the flagging of Kraut's third biology adventure video and was blaming the alt-right, even though Kraut's videos were celebrated by the alt-right and made them grow. And many more lies. Fuck him and keep up the good work. Niggerlings says, if you can convert Sargon's ego to tofu, you can feed everyone in the world. Or just my name, Matt. Eddie Kate says, let's start this motherfucker up. God damn, fuck these faggots. Tell them to suck my dick. Lost Virtual says, the super chat says, aboard Hebrew babies. Lord Akira says, man, wouldn't it be a shame if these guys were doxxed and their information was passed along to costs, Antifa, and physical harm were to befall their Minecraft characters? It would be a shame. Just don't, chat. Just don't. I just fell. Blizzard Zero says, RBG hospitalized. Yes. Then he says, you probably know already, but Sargon is going to stream snipe you. I didn't know that. I did know he was on the air. He wants to come on the show, actually. I figured I would go ahead and send him the link. I mean, what do you think? I know that there is one school of thought. By the way, shout out to Andy Worski. I just saw his pre-stream. Much appreciated. There is one school of thought, don't have him on, and I completely understand that. The other school of thought is to bring him on, right? I mean, and to maybe bring some others on as well. Just have at it right here. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. There's the link, Sargon, if you want to come on, and we'll see. Let me do something real quick. I'll join the hangout myself. Okay, gentlemen, how you doing this evening?
Good. I think your camera's on though.
Oh yeah, well it doesn't show anything, but
it's like a book.
Yeah, it's like a book.
You know what that actually is? A fucking junk mail right in front of the camera. So yeah, it can't see anything, but yeah, thank you for letting me know.
Of course. What's up, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. How about that PewDiePie character? That was pretty nice of him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was in a meeting at work, and then my phone starts blowing up because everyone's adding me. Dude, you have to watch this video. You have to watch this video. Holy shit, PewDiePie.
Oh man, I still haven't even seen the full segment. How good was it?
It was really good. He has run-ins with the fucking Wall Street Journal, so he knows what slime balls they are. So he was like, the Ralph Retort Killstream. I think Gator has some choice drops from there if you want to play them.
Imagine. I do.
The Ralph Retort Killstream. White pride worldwide.
Wow. Base and red pilled. Unbelievable. You know what? I was hoping he would pick it up. I know he has a blood feud with the Wall Street Journal after what they tried to do to him. And I was hopeful that he would pick it up. I didn't know for sure. But he did, and it's much appreciated. I know Nick Monroe was talking to him as well, so shout out to Nick. Nick Monroe, who speaking of blood feuds, had a blood feud with for like 3 years. We buried the hatchet, and he's been all over this, helping the show, helping me personally. So I have to say thank you to him publicly. I don't know if he's listening, but hatchets can be buried like children. Oh no, I didn't. I shouldn't go there.
The fucking Sargon fucking got him.
I shouldn't say that. I was being shamed on Twitter for one of my jokes earlier, and look, it is what it is. They can say whatever they want, but anytime you go there, anytime you take it to the next level, they can retweet stuff trying to get you kicked off YouTube and all kinds of shit. No big deal. No big deal.
They can tag it with the fucking FBI.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is that? What is that even? Oh my God. Well, he has the link. So we'll see if he joins us. I don't know. It's up to him. He was in Andy's chat. He's like, you guys won't have me on. I ain't scared.
We'll have him on.
Yeah.
I'm not. Who's scared of fucking Sargoy of a cod?
Might be some other people come on too, but we're here. We're doing our show anyway. We do our show 5 nights a week. This is our new home on stream.me. Some of you might have just found us. There's also an archive section. If you'll look, you can go back and watch. One thing I do want them to add to the archives, and if they're listening, please think about it, is like a comment section below the archives. So possibly, and I know that takes like a little bit of extra work there, but something to think about. Stream me. Let's see here. Tarthia says, can't abort the retort, but God can abort Sargon's kid. Carl Hams says, does Sargon keep his dead baby fetus in a jar like Barbara Bush? Did she actually do that? I think I did hear that somewhere.
Oh my God, why?
That's disgusting. Let me do a new poll here, though. There we go.
Yes, I was having fun with the poll thing last night, too.
It is pretty fun.
Shit is solid.
The polling is one of the best things on this website, I have to say. We'll give it 5 minutes, so vote quickly if you want to vote. Terry J says YouTube calls them super chats. Stream.me calls them Juper chats. Orc Girth says, do a poll, you fuck. Doesn't matter what the poll is, just post one. Well, there you go. By the way, thank you to the subscribers as well. They wouldn't let us have a subscriber feature on YouTube because you have to be a gaming channel or some shit. I don't fucking know, but they turned our subscriptions on immediately. You get a little red K next to your name. Hello, Miss Alicious. I see you in the chat as well. So should we just sing songs or what? Before, I mean, is Sargon actually going to show? I don't know if he's doing his thing right now or not. I mean, he's the one that asked me. He's just like, come on, let me get on.
The last time I heard him talking about something on his stream, it was either about talking about liking trannies or talking about his own legs.
His legs.
So I don't ask me. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but apparently he's talking about his legs.
Now here's a clip that Mr. Anti-Bully, prolific Twitter, put out just a minute ago. I actually haven't seen it. I did see, because towards the tail end of Warski's stream, I was actually trying to listen. They were stream sniping each other, so I was trying to listen to them both going back and forth, and it was just a jumble of shit in my head, and I finally just had to turn it off and get ready for the show. I mean, we were a little bit late. We were waiting for Andy to kind of wrap up. Thank you for the lead-in, Andy. Much appreciated as well. He's also here on stream.me/Andy Warski. We're trying to make this a home base, mother base, if you will. Okay, let's go ahead and
guess who's here, actually.
Right, hey guys, right, just before we start,
Sargoy is here.
Listen, before we start, I'm streaming this on my channel as well.
That's fine. Okay? That's fine. Yeah.
You kind of invaded my live stream.
That's okay.
That's fine. So, what do you guys think's happened today?
I think you're a faggot.
Okay, but what do you think's happened?
Well, I mean, what do you think's happened? What I mean, you're here. Why don't you break it down?
I don't know. You tell me what is happening.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, I have a bunch of cues pulled up. If you want me to just go through the list, if that's
go on. Just tell me what's happened.
So here we have. Of course, I didn't even realize this was your account. Now there's you on audio on Paul Joseph Watson's stream, which was a complete shit show, by the way. Ashton Whitty went off on him later on in that stream, which is pretty hilarious. Okay. Well, I know you probably don't want to comment on that, but I thought it was funny.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you that's what happened in the stream. I can't help it if you don't know. That's what happened. But anyway,
okay.
Anyway, there's this tweet that you retweeted here. Wow, it appears the latest Andy Warski live stream featuring the charming Ralph Retort had some lovely donations via super chat. I have no idea why Wall Street Journal would investigate this crowd of lovable scams. Sure hope the FBI don't catch wind through party poopers, and you retweeted that, and look, it's a retweet, but it is still kind of curious. That Metagroomer account is some type of like kraut ball liquor. I don't know exactly who they are, but
it's probably David Schratt. David, I'm sorry, I don't know. I was just.
Well, I mean, you would know.
Would I?
It's strange.
Why would you even run with Schratt in the first place? The guy fucking.
He hates me. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. You guys seem to have a lot of common enemies lately. Okay, well, I'm just saying, it just seems kind of weird.
Exactly. You're just saying that something that isn't true.
All right, well, then let's talk about truth. Sargon, did you know about any of Kraut's activities, the ones before or the ones after?
Dude, he didn't even dox anyone in his server. And I only know that.
That's not the question I asked. I asked, did you know about his activities before or after?
No, listen. You don't understand, right? I don't care. I don't care about your opinion on Kraut's server. I don't care about your opinion on me. But what you're saying is just demonstrably false, okay? This is what I'm saying.
Is it a yes or a no? It's a simple question. Did you know about Kraut's activities before and after, regardless of what he did or what you think that he did?
Not really, no. I was never on his server. So all I heard was third hand, and I thought, oh, Christ, he was doxing. And then I looked into it, and it turns out, who's doxed? No one. So it's just more lies. And it's just like, okay, you guys are making up lies. You're just liars. You lie all the time to each other in echo chambers. And you sit there and you think that I obsess about you when all you do is talk about me. Like when V was, you were screaming, get Sargon on. Like,
yes, I was drunk. I mean, it was comedy routine, Sargon.
I don't care. Right? I don't care. What I mean is
it was a joke. Do you know how to joke anymore? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Ralph, you're there going, you think I watched your show when I was in the European Parliament watching Orban.
I know. You were in European Parliament.
Yes, you're such a big brain dude.
Look, I don't care how upset that makes you.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't upset me. I got 2 or 3 days worth of shows off of it. I hope you go back. Why don't you go back tomorrow?
No, look, it's not me bragging to say my location.
Okay, well, it just comes off as a humble brag. Wow, I was too busy. I was in European Parliament. I don't care about your show. I mean, just come on. Like, all right.
I don't care about your show, and I was in the European Parliament.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. You helped me as well. I got a lot of content out of it. Your ill-fitting suit and all that shit was funny.
Good. Fab,
And by the way,
fab.
you cry about
I'm
the
glad you
suit
did.
thing. You cry about the suit thing. You realize you started that yourself, right?
No, you realize I don't care about the suit. I don't like.
But
wearing
you did
suits.
it. You did it to yourself. So you're like, well, they're harping about my suit. Well, you started that whole meme by saying, "Oh, Jim doesn't even own a suit." Blah, blah, blah.
He probably doesn't. He's probably covered in Cheeto
Well, who
dust
knows what he
24/7.
owns? I'm just saying, your suit looked like shit. Why didn't you buy a better suit?
But because I had to buy it on the day, man. I didn't like.
You had to
have
get
the
it
suit with me.
tailored, man. That shit was too long. It was
Yeah,
down in the
there's
middle
no
of your
time
hand
to
and
do
shit.
that, Ralph. I had to.
Okay, well.
Like, I was like that. We had to be there for 10, so at like 8:30, I had to go into town. The thing opened at 9, and I had to be there for 10. I didn't have time to get it fucking tailored, Ralph.
Well, if it was such an important day, I mean, you would think you would roll with a better suit. Like, that's all I'm saying.
You would plan ahead.
I hate wearing a suit. I hate it. It's a punishment to me.
Right,
Like, it's not a good thing for me. For me, it's self-sacrifice to wear a suit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
seriously, I hate dressing up. I'm happy in jeans and t-shirt, man.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. You started all
Okay,
that yourself, and then you're
I'm
like,
just
well,
saying.
Ralph and Jim started all this up. No, you started up. You did that to yourself.
You
You
did.
all start. You do this all the time because you get hours of content because it's how
I
you
just
make your
said it.
living, right?
We're
great.
laughing at you because you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sent V to
I
tweet
didn't
at Jim
send-
for the. Yes,
No,
you
no,
did. Yes, you
no,
did. You sent him to fucking. You sent him to tweet this out to Jim. Yeah, he'll get a kick out of it. You
Sometimes,
fucking did it to yourself.
Sometimes I like trolling you guys because you sound ridiculous, right? But generally, when
But
V,
then you cried about it for fucking
Listen,
forever.
listen,
It's your
stop
Sargon. You
interrupting.
did it to
Stop
yourself.
interrupting, and I'll explain it to you.
All
Right?
go ahead.
I'm literally here to tell you what's going on because you don't know. You guys understand that, right?
That you're here on the
That's
stream.
what-
Yeah, I can hear your voice. It sounds like it's you. Yeah.
Good, right? Okay. Well, if V's going to go on these things, I'm always like, oh, V, please don't. He's like, no, I'm going to go do it, and he always nails it, right? I would rather if he didn't do these things. I do what he tells me to do. It's not the other way around. I don't tell him what to do because he does whatever he fucking wants. But when V tells me to do something, I do it because I can trust V. He's a good friend of mine. I can trust his. When he says you should go on the Killstream and talk to Ralph about this, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it's against my better judgment. I don't see what I can gain, but okay, I will come on and talk to you about your pathology regarding me. Ralph, why would I work with the Wall Street Journal?
I don't know. Why would you?
Exactly.
I mean, so
I wouldn't. You would have
well,
to
I
be
mean,
a
I'm asking
retard
you.
to
I mean,
think that.
it's just curious that you're retweeting that. There's another tweet. Here you are.
Yes,
Here's your account.
Morgans are jogging. I was laughing at your misfortune, Ralph, because you
Okay,
seem
well,
to be
what's
a piece of
this?
shit.
RB T-Stars aware that Twitter, BetStars, I guess, aware that Twitter runs their ads alongside inflammatory alt-right hashtags such as hashtag Wall Street Journal kills kids. Like, what is that
Yeah.
tweet about?
Can you not figure that out?
All right,
I mean, it just
let me
seems
paint
like
a picture for you. Let me paint a picture for you,
Gator,
Sargon.
I'm talking to Ralph at the moment. You know, Ralph,
No,
seriously.
go ahead. I mean,
Ralph, I
why
know
did
you're
you
not
tweet it
an
out?
idiot.
Okay, just tell me why you tweeted it out then.
Yeah, but I know you're not an idiot. That is an attack on Twitter.
Okay, well,
I mean, you understand that, don't you? I'm trying to get BetStars to pull out of Twitter because I think it'll be fun.
now what about this? What about
Fuck
this?
Twitter.
This is not stuff that's in the public domain, but it is now. Here's Bronx Blogger on Discord said.
Fucking who cares? What
Well, I mean, I'm just
Bronx
gonna.
saying?
This is what he's saying. I just want to get your take on it.
He's full of shit.
Okay,
They're all-
do you want me to read it or?
Oh, go on, fine, go on.
He said, we were just shocked that they were doing it in the open. And then the person whose names are blocked out said, and that's why you implied Sargon knew he has to. Bronx Blogger says, Kraut soft brags that he has Sargon's off the record approval. And then the other person says, no doubt. What's the purpose though? And Bronx Blogger says, this has everything to do with shaming. Every one of these fuckers showed up on the right side after being shamed by the alt-right, from Holiday to Kraut to Sargon and later Matt and even Tonka, who built his career on accusing Kraut of doxing. These people want revenge by any means necessary.
And what I was going to say was there was V hopping on that leaked stream with Tonka and Kraut and all of these
don't
people.
know.
I mean, do you have it? I mean,
but hang
he's-
on, Ralph. Right? What do you take from that?
Well, he's saying that Kraut says that he has your approval and had your approval for all the stuff you did back in the past. I mean, is that
Okay,
true?
is Kraut an honest actor? Is Bronx Blogger an honest
Well, I don't know.
actor?
You still support Kraut. I see in his comment sections all the time. You seem to be a fan of his, if not a friend of his.
Do you not watch the content that he's making?
And
No,
you've
I
talked to him.
honestly do not. To be honest with
Well,
you,
then you're missing out. You're genuinely missing out on some on solid content, right?
Okay,
And Distributist did a good reply to one of Kraut's videos the other day. It wasn't disrespectful, as you know, it could have been bad, but it wasn't, and it was genuinely informative and gave me an extra dimension on the subject at hand. There is actually an interesting conversation going on. I don't know why you're talking about this tribalism.
Because you've talked to him in the past, you've had conversations with him in the past, and you've talked about the Coach Red Pill stuff. And you did make a video on the Coach Red Pill stuff, and Kraut did say he gave you that information.
Yeah, sure. Maybe he did. I can't remember. It was ages ago. But let's assume he did. Let's just assume he did. Yeah.
And also, you were criticizing Jim for using Kiwi Farms content. You did that. Your whole Coach Red Pill video was Kiwi Farms. Like,
okay.
So what about that?
I guess Kiwi Farms hate me because I always do it then.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what is that criticism? Oh, Jim, you just use Kiwi Farms content, and then you've literally done that yourself.
From Kiwi Farms, apparently.
I mean, it's there for everybody to use, and the owner of Kiwi Farms said that today. Like,
That's good.
It's a public forum. It'd be like you use Twitter's content. I mean, that's just
then there's no problem if I use it, then, is there?
He said there wasn't actually the owner, and you've used it before. But I'm saying it's illogical. Your point is illogical because you use it yourself.
I don't think it's wrong to use Kiwi Farms. How's that?
Okay. Well, Gator, do you have anything here?
Yeah. What about this? There's a screen cap that's been going around for a while.
Yeah.
About V. This is from V.
Yeah.
To somebody else. V said that you told Kraut to stop doing what he was doing.
Villain.
What were you telling him to stop?
Obviously, you knew. Obviously, you knew about what Kraut was doing.
He was having a war with the alt-right. I didn't think it was a wise idea. I didn't think there was anything to be gained. It was my advice to him as his friend. He didn't waste his time. But if he was going to do it, I guess do it properly. And then it came out that, oh, it's a doxing server. Then it comes out it's not a doxing server. So it's just like Kraut's autistic and German.
He's definitely autistic. I think is he actually German too? I don't know.
I mean,
I know he LARPs as a German,
but this whole like, oh, Kraut has a fake accent. Like, who thinks that's a clever thing to say? Kraut's native language is not English. Of course, he has a fake accent. Like, what kind of retard would you have to be to get someone who speaks a different language as their native language, and then when they speak in your language, go, well, that's not a real English accent. What kind of retard are you?
I mean, I've actually heard it that your accent was kind of put on as well. Is that true? I'm just asking. I've heard that speculated. This.
I don't know. You tell me, man. I
can say that mine is not.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yes.
Like,
I would have picked another one if it was.
Look, I've got tens of thousands of hours of content on the internet. I mean, if it's not my accent, I've been faking it for so long, it may as well be my accent. I'm not sure how to talk any other way. How's that? I've forgotten.
Now we have this that you posted. Again, we're letting you speak out here. The chat, I don't think it's too. I don't know. It's just just let me read this. I
imagine that they're believing every word I say.
Yeah, I mean, I have to press X to doubt on a little bit of this too, especially how you didn't really answer the crowd stuff. But whatever.
I don't know, man. It was ages ago. Like, I told you I didn't know what Kraut was doing on his server because I never went on his server. I became under the impression that he was doing bad things. So I was like, Kraut, if you're doing bad things, don't do bad things. And then this whole fucking shitstorm happens. It turns out Kraut didn't really do anything. So now, I mean, like, a lot of you guys owe Kraut an apology. I mean, you understand that, right?
No, that is objectively not true.
Right, okay,
and you know it's not true.
No, that's genuinely what I think. So I appreciate.
Then you're an idiot. If you honestly believe Kraut did nothing wrong, you're a moron.
What did he do?
He got Rage After Storm fired from her job.
It wasn't her job.
He attacked and went after Aiden Paladin. Why? Because it's the fucking truth.
No, it's not. Listen.
Yes, it is.
No, stop. That's not the truth. I'll tell you what the truth is. Rage After Storm used to write like part-time for a UKIP blog. She didn't get any money for this. No money at all. She was never paid for it, right? And yeah, Kraut was a shithead. And he tweeted at them going, by the way, Rage After Storm's a white nationalist. UKIP obviously don't want to be associated with white nationalists. So
that's okay. Is painting something like that and getting kicked off. You just said he didn't do anything wrong.
It's okay. Yeah, but he didn't dox anyone in his server, as far as I've seen.
It just had a fucking targets list. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but
I should have a perfect time for that.
Sargon fine with target lists going on.
Well, wait, there's Jim. How you do, sir?
You sent me an invite. I didn't want to miss this. I got the front row seat to this shit.
Yes, why not? Why not? Well, let's just make it a party. Let's just Gamergate 2.0. Am I right?
Well, I'm down for Gamergate 2.0. You're down for it, Jim.
Gamers rise up. Yeah.
I think they should.
I don't think we need to. Keemstar took care of that shit himself in a day.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did actually.
What with the Diablo stuff was that?
He got the guy's channel back pretty much instantly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Keemstar got shit done pretty quick. Yeah.
Good man.
Gamers rose up and then they sat back down.
They started playing their games again.
They started playing their fucking games again.
Well, I guess the problem will persist then, won't it?
No, yeah, I know. So how's the deplatforming going, Sargon?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird.
Do you think you're next?
It's weird that you'd go on Joe Rogan. It's weird you'd go on.
Do you think you're next?
It's weird you'd go on Joe Rogan and cry for 30 minutes about journalists coming after you.
Do you think you're next, Jim?
And then retweet stuff targeting journalists.
You're afraid? I'm coming for you, Jim.
I don't know. Why are you using the tactics of the people that you bitch about all the time and make money off of?
You see, I've decided to defect to the SJWs. I work for the Wall Street Journal now.
You're tweeting at them. You're tweeting at them with screen caps to get Andy Worski in trouble. Did he make too many? Did he make too many suit jokes for your taste, Carl?
Yes. Yeah, it was the suit. I was really bothered about it.
I heard. I
just deplatform.
Well, yeah,
I can actually get the Wall Street Journal.
Well, we can talk right over each other. I can do that all day too.
You do.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem. I find it amazing that you just deplatform people.
I bet you do.
You're such a fucking snake.
I am. I can do it with a retweet. I can literally do it with a retweet. You better be careful.
It's the attempt. It's the same shit.
Are you not afraid? You're not worried.
It's the same thing.
All about to go.
Oh, my channel already went down and it went back up again, thanks to Keemstar. Christ. Gamers rise up, Carl.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to keep trying. I'll go for the New York Times next. I bet.
I'm sure you probably would. You probably would.
Yeah. No, Jim, literally, that's what I'm about to do.
I like your damage control today, by the way. I thought it was brilliant.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was brilliant going on your stream and admitting that Andy Worski was correct when he said you dox young boys on Facebook. That's really smart.
Is someone's name doxing them, Jim?
I thought that
doxing them now.
You're showing his pictures, talking about him showing his name.
I am.
You said yes when Andy said, here's Carl Benjamin doxing.
Jim,
why are you looking up pictures of young boys on Facebook, Carl? What's going on, buddy? Does it depend on the child? Why are you looking up their pictures on Facebook, champ?
They were coming to me from you.
Oh, the little boys were coming to you, were they? Yeah. Did you have a candy van parked out front of your house?
You can see it.
Was there a little bell ringing along? Is that it?
They were literally
stalking children on Facebook because they make fun of you. God, you've lost touch. You've lost
I know. It's terrible,
touch with reality. Holy shit, Carl.
Yeah, you should go to the Wall Street Journal.
Is there a joke or banter here? I'm waiting for your hot take.
I'm waiting for you. You've
had 5 years preparing with SJWs. Where's the fire, Carl?
So do you guys agree with Ralph that the SJWs is just meh over?
Who cares? We're talking about your ass. Who cares about the SJWs?
I care about the SJWs.
Well, of course you do. You're a fucking broken record. We've heard this shit for the last 5 years. We're talking about
Ralph's
you today.
channel got taken out for hate speech.
Yeah, and then you happily retweeted at the people that did it to try to have it happen to Andy because you're a cunt.
Yeah,
you're a snake. You're
next.
Snake.
You're next, Jim.
You're a snake, just like your friends are snakes, just like Kraut was a snake.
A total nest of vipers. You're better than us, and you're covered in shit. Good job.
Yeah, you are brilliant, Carl. I mean, it's great that you just show this off, going after kids on Facebook, trying to get Andy taken off because he makes fun of you.
I'll retweet something and get you off the internet too.
Yeah. If Anita had done that, you'd have made 18 videos about it and cried on Rogan for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Remember when he told you to shut up and stop pretending to be a victim? Because you cry a lot when people make fun of you.
Oh, I'm terrible. I just
you got upset that Andy made fun of what happened to your wife. I haven't talked about that.
I don't care.
But didn't you shit on Thunderfoot for his criticism that you guys shouldn't be making fun of a dead feminist because he shot his girlfriend? And you're like, oh, Thunderfoot's a pussy. He should learn to live with it. And now you're upset.
When did I complain? When did I complain?
I don't know. It's probably on one of your numerous fucking Twitter.
Why don't you get that for me? Why don't you get that for me?
Oh yeah, let me just open up my time machine.
I'll wait. We're all waiting for you. Where did I complain?
Oh yeah. No, you didn't have a criticism.
Oh, Jim, it sucks.
Did you not?
So it sucks when you call out. Just go get me a citation, Jim. I'll wait.
Oh, you need a citation? Do you, Reddit?
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe while we wait, you can go steal some more memes. Huh, Carl? I don't know what you're laughing about. I don't know what you were laughing about. You've been called out. You've been caught doing the shit. You've been caught doing the shit you've accused other people of doing for years. You fucking faggot. You tried to deplatform people.
Jim, I'm going to shut down
You tried to deplatform people, Carl. There's no way around it. That's what you did.
You don't even know what I'm going to retweet next. You take out your channel.
You tried to get people taken off of YouTube. You're a fucking pussy, Carl.
I did.
You're a giant fucking pussy, Carl.
I'm coming for your channel next.
Yeah. Oh, you're so yeah.
Be
yeah,
afraid.
you're
You
so
better
funny.
tremble.
You're super.
I've got 24-hour
super
ops
funny.
going on you.
You're super funny.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to take people's channels out because they make fun of you. What a pussy you are.
I
You're
know.
no different than
You're
Anita.
next. I keep telling you,
You're
you're
no
just
different
next.
than Anita, Carl. You're the same.
I think I
thing.
might. I think I
You're
might
the
start
same
live
thing,
reporting your Sunday stream. How should I do that?
Well, you can try again if you can get the audio to work.
Yeah.
You dumb fuck.
It's good, isn't it? It's tough being a boomer on the internet. You'd know about that.
So,
No, well, you would. You're older
Yes,
than me, you
would.
stupid
Go on,
asshole.
liar.
You're older than I am, Carl. You're
Oh,
older.
how
You're
old
older than I am, Carl.
Tell me how old you are.
I'm 37. You've read my docs.
Are
Don't
you?
be stupid.
I haven't actually. I've got it on my desktop if you want.
No,
Every
you
single
put my
program
name
I
in the
have.
title of your video, Carl. What are you talking
I
about?
know. Oh, was that your name? Is it, Mr. O'Shaughnessy?
Yeah, it is. That
Yeah.
is my name, Carl. Yeah.
Really? That's not what I've heard actually.
So you're older than I am. So what is it with the boomer shit, old man?
Do you know what I've heard, Jim?
What's that?
I've heard that it's not your name. I've heard that it's a fake docs, and I've heard a convincing story as to why we should think that's a fake docs.
Oh, so you discuss my docs in detail with people, do you? That's
Oh, yeah.
smart, Carl. You're looking really good today. Really bad
Jim,
1,000. You're a smart boy. You're a smart boy, Carl. Listen to this dumb fuck
Big
walking
brain
into
of a
this
cod.
conversation. Holy shit, you're dumb.
Jim,
God, you're
I'm
stupid.
coming to shut down your channel, Jim.
You just admitted you're sitting in conversations
Yes.
discussing my
I'm
docs.
doxing. Yes, we're running 24
I've
hours.
heard a convincing story.
With the
God,
Wall
you're
Street
dumb.
Journal to dox and shut you down, Jim.
Oh man, you're stupid. You're dumber than Quarter Pounder. At least he had the excuse of being drunk. What's yours? Cocaine?
No mountains of cocaine.
But you
this
weren't
time. No
joking,
crap.
Sargon. You were clearly being serious when you talked about you had a convincing story.
I'm being totally serious, Ralph.
I mean, is that? I don't even
You.
know.
How long have I been running Antifa? Like, how long have I been working with them?
Nobody said you were. You're too fat to be an
Actually,
Antifa.
They
Wouldn't let you in. They need somebody that can run from stronger people.
Citation if you want, Jim. Is that or does that matter? Was it a noggin jog?
You have a citation that says you run Antifa?
Yeah, from Gator, in fact.
Oh, okay. Great.
And you're misrepresenting what I said.
So
What I said was one of the sources for the Wall Street Journal article was Storyful, and Mike Enoch pointed out on Twitter that Storyful is run in part by Michael E. Hayden, who is a open and avowed supporter of Antifa. So the fact that the Wall Street Journal sourced them and apparently sourced somebody that's in your camp, I'm not saying it was you specifically, but sourced one of the people in your camp. So
Okay, hands up, check me. Do you want me to?
There.
Do you want me to? If you've got an email address, I can send you the emails correspondence that I had with the Wall Street Journal. I'll send you it as long as you promise to read it out on the stream.
Who are we talking to?
don't tell
Any of you.
I don't run the stream,
Do you
asshole.
want, my correspondence with the Wall Street Journal or not?
Nah, I mean,
Then
send
give me
it.
an
I'm
email
sure.
address.
I'm sure. Okay. Everybody, my email is public, Sargon. The Ralph at theRalphRetort.com.
Okay, hang on a second.
Very hard email.
Ralph,
Very
he doesn't
hard.
watch you and he doesn't know that. He's in the European
Yes,
Parliament.
I
Come on,
was
get
too
with
busy.
it.
So
Unironically that, Jim. Unironically that.
while you do that, Sargon, why are you acting like a white nigger and trying to fucking say that Jim is involved?
Oh, that's a good point. Jim, are you sure you want me to reveal your part in this?
Oh, go ahead. I'm dying to hear this.
Yeah, I thought you would be. Sorry, hang on a sec. Ralph, is it the Ralph? Did you say it, the RalphRetort.com?
That's correct. Yes. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be some poor attempt at humor, but I figured I might as well.
I guess while we're waiting for this, I'll go apologize to Kraut.
Maybe you
Oh,
should.
yeah. Yeah, by the way, Dominic Pesos sent me this. He wanted me to pull it up. Have a happy Christmas. I gathered the docs of Coach Red Pill. He said, I gave him to the Guardian because I thought you would defend him. Don't be too rough on those who worked with me. And that, of course, is from Crowd himself. We showed that on air before, but just for
I
the
don't know when
record.
you guys are bringing this up. Why don't you just play the audio where Kraut demands that people go dox a 16-year-old girl?
Because I'm not Kraut and I don't give a shit.
No, I'm talking to Ralph. I'm not talking to you, Applebee's.
Do we have that?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'd be
That's
happy
up on
with
that's
that.
up on Zelf or that's up on Zeph's SoundCloud. He wanted her address, her name, her information.
Okay, well, I'm only sticking around while we're actually talking about me. I know that's kind of.
But you're the one
Oh,
that
it's
said we
gonna
needed to
get a little
apologize
too
to
hot
Crowd.
for you, Sargon, you gotta go. Sargon sleepy.
Well, it's nearly 4
Sargon
in the
sleepy.
morning.
Oh yeah, so tired. Oh, go get
Do you
some
know?
sleep.
Do you not have
So-
time zones in America?
Oh,
Jim?
so
So in
sleepy.
the
You don't have time zones. Okay.
Sargon, you're the one who
Sargon,
You
said
don't have time zones in Minnesota, Jim.
you said we needed to apologize to him.
I think you should, yeah. if I were in your
Well,
position,
I'm telling you why we shouldn't.
Okay.
We
Well,
shouldn't
if I was in your
apologize
position-
because Kraut ran a second server. By the way, I have access. I was the one that helped publish all of the shit that was in that server and showed everybody what was in that server. By the way, the video that came out that was associated with that showed V on the stream with Kraut and Tonka and everybody and saying that you were going to come on. You were actually going to come on that hangout with everybody in there.
Okay.
So you can keep playing your little games and trying to defend Kraut while trying to say at the same time that Kraut did nothing wrong while trying to distance yourself. You can play that game all you want to.
Okay, listen.
Everybody can look at the evidence and everybody can see what's going on here, Sargon. Everybody knows you're a liar.
Listen. I don't disavow Kraut at all. I, in fact, completely avow every single thing he's ever said or done. How's that?
Fantastic. Works for me.
Great.
Okay. Yeah, I see your correspondence. I did say I would read it. It says, "Ralph, you are a fucking retard." There you go. I read
That's the interaction I've had with the
I mean, I'm not the one who just sat here on live stream saying I was
you
trying
know
to
what,
collect
Ralph,
Jim's
It
dog.
took that long for a
have
shitty
addressed that to you. You're
God
right,
damn.
Ralph.
It took that long just to do that? God, you're old. Fuck.
Yeah, I am. I'm a boomer.
Oh, you old fucking
I mean,
man.
that's real. That's striking home.
Well, yeah, I just, I wanted to try being you for a minute and steal an insult and use it against you.
You need to practice your snuckles.
Yeah, no.
You used to be famous for them. I can't believe you've turned into this fucking blowhard.
Mhm.
Like, you're not fun anymore, Jen. It's really
Oh,
sad.
that's rich coming from you. Nobody's laughed at a single thing you've said the whole
Dude.
time you've been here. You're fucking like dead air.
I
At least
totally
failure.
agree.
At least
I
failure has
totally
the excuse of not talking, but when you talk, it's like there's nothing coming out.
Totally agree, man. Totally agree.
Okay, well, yeah, I just wanted you to, to know you're a fucking
I know,
snake,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
obvious what you do. Yeah.
But you're better than me, so that's okay.
Well, I'm not the one contacting the Wall Street Journal after making a video defending PewDiePie. I guess you
are
just
the one
wanted those
screaming,
clicks.
I'm better than you.
You just wanted those
Indeed.
clicks and those views and the money, huh? You don't really
Yeah.
believe in shit. You just want to make money.
Jen,
You
it's
know
only
what you
a matter-
are.
I tell you
You
what,
know what
Jen,
you are, Carl.
when
You're
I
just
get
a
your
whore.
channel taken down.
You're
I'm
just
going to
all-
make such
you're
a
just-
fucking funny video.
Hey, why don't you make some
I'm going to
t-shirts?
dance on your grave, Jim.
Awesome. Why don't you
Like,
make some t-shirts like you did in Gamergate? Remember when you monetized that with your shitty
I was actually
Gamergate
thinking about
t-shirt?
getting Mr. Metzger t-shirts. I think
Were
they're
ya?
quite popular. Yeah, do you
Well,
think
you
that's
should
up?
talk. You should talk to the artist, the one who owns the copyright.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Good luck, idiot.
Maybe I'll just do it and hope they see me.
Like that fucking gay ass Kekistan shirt you wore to
Uh-oh.
fucking
Someone else made
Joe
that,
Rogan,
by the way. Someone else
Yeah.
made that, and I bought that off someone else's website.
and you got laughed off by fucking Joe Rogan because you couldn't stop
Oh.
talking about Anita.
Well, I'll
And he was
tell you
like,
what.
no one
it's-
gives a fuck.
Wait.
I'm sure you'll
Hold
be better when you're on Joe Rogan.
Sargon, somebody else joined. Keemstar is in the call.
Sargon, I want to know,
Team.
like, obviously somebody has went to the Wall Street Journal, most likely an enemy of the
Right.
Killstream, right, and
Right.
tipped them off. I mean, this lady has no idea what the hell the Killstream is, what this community is of all you guys. I mean, no idea. Somebody went there and said, hey, look, this show's racist. Something needs to be done. Write an article. Who would you think that was?
I don't know. I mean, didn't you guys have like a trending stream on there?
I mean, yeah, it was. It was definitely trending.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't YouTube notice that? It was probably like the biggest stream on the platform or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't YouTube. It was
also
the journalists.
doesn't notice that
Yeah.
Peppa Pig 24/7 stream is violating copyrights either.
They do. They take them down. I know because I actually watch them with my kids.
I mean,
They will take them
YouTube
down. They'll be
noticed
watching
this.
them, they'll just take them down.
YouTube noticed the stream and it was trending, but due to the nature of the stream, YouTube said, we don't want this untrending, but we're not going to shut it down. We're not going to do anything. We don't want it untrending. But when YouTube took it down, like completely shut the channel down and all that, that was because the Wall Street Journal article was coming
Yeah.
out.
It
So
seems that way, doesn't it?
I don't know. I just like, I'm thinking of this guy who, people made fun of him. They were making jokes about him. So then he would like try to shut down their videos and false flag them.
Is your noggin jogging? Is it?
I mean, his name's Matt. I mean, he's a boulder collector.
I don't even think it was Monday, Matt. I actually think that they can figure this out on their own. I mean, they don't like YouTube.
It's just
You know
strange
it.
because when the Killstream got taken down, Matt he decided to do a charity event, right?
Well, he did it. He organized it before the Killstream was taken offline.
Is there any proof of that?
Yeah, I've got proof.
That's interesting. You got proof? What's
Yeah,
the
because
proof?
he messaged me on Tuesday. When was Ralph taken off?
I think it was a Friday, but so you're saying he messaged you the Tuesday before I got taken off. But I will say this: the journalist clearly didn't know what she was talking about. She had been put on this story. This wasn't something she just found on her own, because her messages to me, or the one email she sent to me, you could just tell she lacked a clear understanding of what the fuck was even going on YouTube. Like, oh, did YouTube take the video down? You know, who splits the money on super chats? Like, she really didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Somebody hit her up and was like,
"She had no idea." But let's be real. Who is much more likely? Like, if it's going to be someone coming after you guys, why wouldn't it be some of the SJWs from Twitter?
Well, it's not you guys. It's Ralph. It's Ralph's show. His show was the one that got taken down. But the thing is, it's just during that charity stream, somebody made a comment about, you know, how this reporter didn't do a thorough job. I think it was Andy that raised the question, you know, that the reporter should have, you know, had some screenshots of the racist super chats and all that. And Mundane Matt was like, oh, well, in her defense, the videos get taken down, and you know, maybe she couldn't see those in the re-uploads, and it was so weird for him to go this extra mile to like defend the reporter on this stupid little mistake. It's like, to me, it felt like he knows the reporter. He's been talking to the reporter for quite some time, and you know, he wanted to go out of his way to like defend her in some way and her journalistic abilities.
Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't see him defending her. I don't have any idea.
He was.
Oh, okay.
And then we got this Tommy C character. Are you friends with this guy? Or do you talk to this guy at all?
Tommy C?
His name's Tommy C.
Does he go by an alias?
Shot from the point, Tommy C. I don't know. Basically, he's best friends with Kraut.
Right. No, I don't know.
Anyhow, he's been talking about all the stuff going on, you know, Kraut, Jim, the Killstream. He's been talking about this on the streams nonstop. The minute the Killstream got taken down, he uploads this video and says, I'm not covering this anymore, guys. I'm not going to talk about this no matter what. Even if Jim attacks me, I'm not going to respond. Now, I know this Tommy C guy very well. I was on a podcast with him. This guy is literally looking and seeking for anybody to get in a fight with. So he has content. You know, this is just simply not him. It's totally out of character.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about this. So,
well, when you say wouldn't it be SJWs, you know, we make fun of you and Money Matt much more than we've ever made fun of SJWs on this program. You know, Ralph, it make more sense for it to be. I mean, you asking, so.
No, but Ralph, like, look, I'm honestly not trying to be a dick, right? But I don't see what you do as being anything that I would care about.
I mean, you're here on the show right now.
Yeah, but that's only because V's and like telling me, look, you should do this because they're saying you got the Wall Street Journal to do something, and I'm like, okay, well, what's their proof? A retweet after the event. It's like, okay, that's dumb.
Well, why did you retweet that?
Because it's funny. Because fuck you, Ralph. That's why.
Was it funny?
Yeah, to me,
it's funny. You. It's funny to try to, you know, get people to sick them on Andy. That's what the tweet was trying to do. It was funny to spread that around. Why is that funny? So we were already taken down. Why is it funny to try to take his channel down?
Fuck you.
Okay, well, your kid dying was fucking funny. How about that?
Now you wonder why I say fuck you.
Well, I didn't say that until you said shit like that.
Okay, Ralph.
I never once made those jokes, even though they were there for the taking.
No, never anything.
God damn it, Ralph! I gotta go.
Yeah, Ralph, that was just the worst you thought you could do, and I don't care because there isn't a combination of words in the English language that you can assemble that will offend me.
Okay, well.
But why was that funny? He tagged the FBI and everything in it. Why is that funny? Why is it haha? It's such a big joke. Like
because it makes you guys piss yourselves off.
So if we start sending stuff to people in the UK about you when they already call you alt right, is that funny? When they start deplatforming, will that be funny, Sargon? Are you
honestly asking this unironically?
Yeah, no, I am because you think it's hilarious. But what if they start doing it too? You start crying like a little bitch, wouldn't you?
Didn't you already try and fail at this?
We didn't send it to anyone, you idiot. We just laughed at it because we laugh at you. Who did we send it to?
UKIP.
We didn't send it to UKIP, you idiot. None of us did.
Your encouragement.
What do you mean encouragement?
I don't think I have to explain that. I think even a
What do you
child
mean?
can understand that
Were
sentence.
we telling people
You
to do it?
encourage- yeah, yeah,
Were
yeah.
we telling people to
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
No, we were not.
Yes, you are.
Not once did we tell
Oh,
anybody to
that
do
show
it.
us.
explains why you
Show
kids
us.
are
Show us,
flooded
Sargon.
by
Show us
people-
where we told
No,
them.
fuck you, Jim. I'm not proving
Show
shit.
us,
No,
show
yeah,
us, show us,
You don't-
Sargon.
you don't
Yeah,
need
show
proof,
us.
Jim.
Citation.
Show us.
You don't
Yeah,
need proof.
citation.
Citation needed.
You don't have
Citation
one.
needed.
You don't need one.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
no.
thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought,
Good enough for
asshole.
me, Jim.
Yeah, that's what I
being
thought.
consistent is.
That's what I
No,
thought.
you're inconsistent, you fat faggot. That's
Okay.
what you are. You
All
cry
right.
like a little bitch when somebody says anything about you. You cry when people
Mhm.
go after you. You cry about all this bullshit. You make fucking videos after videos about it. Oh,
I?
Anita did this to me. Oh, somebody did this to me. Look, they're painting me as a white nationalist. Boo-hoo, I'm Sargon of Akkad. Yet when you
That
do
was
it,
just
it's
embarrassing
fine.
to
It's
listen
funny.
to.
It's just a joke.
That was just embarrassing to listen to.
You're embarrassing to listen to.
Well,
Is there anything else?
No, I think
I
we've had our
Yeah,
appetite.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I'll take that. Resounding silence, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, okay, I mean, I could read out this
Well, that's
comment.
it.
that
I'm
you
gonna-
left.
I'm gonna go
Stunned
then.
by your stupidity.
okay.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, if you
yeah,
want us
ooh,
to say you're a
ooh.
fucking idiot.
Got me, Jim.
You
got me
talk
right
about
to the heart.
doxing kids on Facebook and fucking trying to deplatform people and act
I'm
like
gonna
it's not a
I'm
big
gonna
deal.
dox you tomorrow, though.
You act like it's not a big deal. I remember.
I'm gonna set up a stream called Doxapalooza.
Yeah,
2019.
yeah,
You'll
you're-
dox.
Like last time.
Really?
Yeah, again. Oh,
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
days in
again,
advance.
yeah. Hello, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Real
Well, I
smart.
was waiting for the goodbye. To be honest, I thought goodbye meant goodbye, but you can't stop talking
Uh-huh.
about me, can you?
You're the one that came on here. You asked to come on, Carl.
Yeah,
You
well,
asked to
you
come
did,
on,
right?
attention whore. What are you
So
talking
why
about?
did you come on?
You asked to come on, attention.
Go away, Jim. I was here to talk to
I
Ralph.
was
I'm
invited by
finished.
the host. You stupid fuck.
You don't have to come.
You don't run this show, Sargon.
Oh,
What are you
really?
talking
Don't I?
about?
Who does run it? Do you run it?
Ralph does, idiot. What are
Seems
you
like
talking
acting like
about?
you run it. Ralph,
God, you're
and
so
Ralph,
Well,
dumb.
who did you ask when you wanted to come on the show? You didn't ask Jim. You asked me. So who do you
Yeah, I
think
did.
runs
So
it?
why is Jim running the ship?
He's not.
I
sounds
asked him
like
a
it.
question, and then
It
I
sounds
responded
like
to
he's
his
cutting
question,
you
and
completely,
he
Ralph.
gets so upset.
Okay. But anyway,
That's
so
a
is
nice
there
new
anything-
tactic.
is there anything-
God, you guys need to really get your
Believe
shit
that.
together and try to bring your A game because you've been
All right.
fucking up a lot lately. Crow was a
Okay.
disaster.
Yeah.
Quartering in his bullshit was a disaster. You
Oh,
were a
really?
disaster. Yeah,
what,
really.
what happened with the quartering? Was it a leak
Hello,
or something?
hello, Jim. Stream was a disaster. What a fucking
was it?
embarrassment that was.
It doesn't feel like a disaster.
Well, go look at your like-dislike ratio, idiot.
That
Remember when you told
just
James
tells me you
Alsop?
have a gang of broom children. That's
Well,
it.
you did. That's not what you told James Alsop when you said, "Oh, your videos. Look at your videos. Like-dislike ratio. That should tell you something."
Yeah,
Well,
but
take
that's
your own
from
fucking,
his
take your own fucking
audience,
advice, Carl.
genius.
Take your own advice, Carl.
God, you're such a moron, Jim. Like, it's honestly amazing to hear you
You're
act.
the only one laughing at your own
Mhm.
fucking quips, idiot.
I know. That's one more than you.
Holy shit.
That
God,
doesn't
you're
even
dumb.
make sense.
Oof.
God, he's so
Yeah.
stupid. You're
It
fucking
doesn't
awful at
make
this.
sense.
Got me, Jim. Nailed it.
All right,
Fucking
well,
loud.
why don't you run back and you can have your
Yeah.
little pet gypsy suck your nuts?
Well,
You did such a good job today.
It's 4 a.m, Jim. Do you? I mean, you're probably a night owl.
Go work on Andy, getting him taken off YouTube.
Yeah, go work on Andy. You've already got a start on it.
Yeah.
You can go finish
Well-
that up. Maybe Croc can help you. He knows how to
You
work
think
with
I'll get
journalists
Andy
to get
before I
people
get you,
deplatformed. He can help you. He's already done it once, so you
Yeah.
get help from Croc to do it. Yeah.
To be fair,
Sargon, I
Andy is
think your
probably
problem
better.
is
Stupid.
you're full of shit.
Oh, that's easy to solve, isn't it?
Is he still here?
I don't fucking know. I don't.
He do.
It just went pretty quiet after that.
Am I being deplatformed?
No, you're still here. You feel free.
Right, I am gonna go because
I know you said we were scared to have you on and all this and that, and you messaged me and you wanted on.
You weren't replying for ages, but no, fair play to you. You did have me.
You know, I got
You
shit
did
going
go.
on. Sargon, the world's biggest YouTuber, just featured me in his video today.
Great job.
You call me Big
Remember
Man
when-
Ralph. I mean, it's coming true, Sargon. So
Do you remember when he featured me?
No.
nah, we don't really. Pay attention.
Do you not remember the first time the Wall Street Journal attacked him?
No, I don't. Not ringing any bells. And there's some
Did you not
newspaper
pay
clippings.
attention?
There's some pictures of you, Farage. We'll put them on our walls.
You at the
Yeah.
European Parliament. Go ahead and email that to me too.
Yeah, good luck saving the West.
Okay,
Talk about Nino some more.
right. Well, since you guys seem to have blown over somewhat, I'll
Blown
leave it be.
over, idiot! You made yourself look like a fucking retard today.
Oh,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what you're talking about.
But
You've shown
just
everybody
don't
what
find
you
it
are.
intelligent.
I thought, listen to you talking about how funny it is to try to get Andy deplatformed. Fuck off. You're a snake.
It's hilarious. I'm going to get you deplatformed as well. I'm just waiting.
You're a snake. You can try to use it and try to be sarcastic, but it doesn't change a thing. Doesn't change a thing. Doesn't change a thing, Carl. Doesn't change a thing. Everybody can see what you did. Did he leave?
Yes, he left.
Oh, he needs some more dopamine. Did I say that, or is he still
But that's his thing. Like, he just always tries to everything. He's being accused of. Rightfully so.
No, here's what he does. Yeah, here's what he does when he comes into a conversation. If you ask him a question, he'll say, "Do you unironically believe that? People should be smart enough to know that. You've got to be kidding me, right? I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to provide a citation. And then he'll talk over you. That's all he does. That's every fucking conversation with Sargon. And then he gets sleepy, Sargonism number 2, and he has to go take a beauty nap.
You don't honestly believe that, do you?
I mean, he can try to play it off all he wants, but listen, you're being targeted by a journalist. You've been thrown off of YouTube. The article's about to hit, and here's this asshole retweeting people that are trying to get a hold of the Wall Street Journal to get Andy pulled off of fucking YouTube too. And he wants to act like that's not a big deal, and it's just a joke. If it happened to him or one of his fuck buddies, if Anita or another SJW did it, he'd be crying about it in 48 fucking videos. He'd be on Joe Rogan talking about it for an hour and a half. But it's okay because he doesn't like Andy, so it's acceptable. And his whole timeline fuckery, I'm not making jokes about his kid or his wife. You are, but you didn't make those until today. He tweeted this shit out to October 22nd.
Yeah. By the way, they're jokes. I'm not glad his kid died or whatever. But I'm just saying.
My point still stands. He did this before there was malice there.
Yes.
So he wanted to, it's just a joke. It's just banter. It's just funny. No, it's not, Carl. You're trying to get people thrown off a platform. You think you can take advantage of the situation. You're throwing them to the wolves. You'll do videos sucking the dicks of any YouTuber that's bigger than you to get views and clicks and subscribers. But when it's actually happening, to people and there's no benefit to you, you're a cunt. You're just a dirty fucking cunt. And just watching these people do their gay little ops, they're so fucking awful at them. I mean, look at this disaster today. He admits to, stalking fucking kids on Facebook to try to own them. And then he fucking gets outed tweeting at the fucking Wall Street Journal about Andy. What a dumb motherfucker. Oh, and then, of course, don't forget this very conversation where he's like, well, I have a better idea of what your docs are. We've been having conversations. Well, why are you sitting around talking about my docs? That wasn't a joke
when he said that either. And then that's another thing. So anytime you start to ask him about it, and then he tries to turn into a joke. It's like, motherfucker, you weren't joking. Like, he was dead serious with what he was saying. I don't know. It's just pathetic. That's always his thing.
I don't know.
Making a joke.
I don't know. I've got a fucking action-packed Sunday Funday coming up.
Guaranteed.
I mean, I've got so much shit from these. It's going to be a 24-hour stream at this point with the amount of dumb shit these fucking morons do. They light themselves on fire every day. So I'm gonna jump, but I think Andy wanted on.
Definitely, we'll bring him on. But also, just a real quick before you go, Carol the Wolf.
Yeah, Carol the Wolf's under police investigation.
Wow. I hope you'll fill us in more on that on Sunday. What time Sunday?
Sunday Funday will be. I was going to do 3. I'm going to do it a little bit later, 4 p.m. Central, so 5 p.m. Eastern.
All right, very good. Thank you, Jim, for joining us.
Hopefully, Jeremy can wait. Okay, Quartering, just hold on. The stream is coming. I know you're really excited. It's coming, and you can super chat all those naughty things and try your best to get me thrown off, just like your daddy Sargon's trying. All right, you guys take it easy.
Thanks, man. You too. Where is Andy? I don't know if he messaged me during all that. I didn't even see what was happening.
I don't know.
I'll send him a message and see, because I know.
Yeah, go ahead and send him the link if he's. Or do we have the bot set up? I might could bring him on right now.
He's not.
I do have the bot set up. Yes.
Yeah, but he's not in here there.
Okay, we'll send him the link then, and we'll drag him on.
What a fucking moron! Sargon's a retard, right? Like, there's no other way of putting it.
By the way, I think Keem was a little upset with my joke there.
You might have just taken it just over the line that he's
maybe just a little. I apologize, Keem. I didn't mean to take it that far. But I mean, it is. I don't know. It's just they can joke about you getting deplatformed. They can talk about you being homeless. They can talk all this shit they want, and they're obviously taking it to the level of absolute malice. You know what I mean? When you take it to that level, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, you know what I mean? When you take it to that, when you take it to that pure malice level, okay, well, I'll say whatever the fuck I want to. And look, that came out like a month ago. And Dame was on here joking about it. Other people were joking about it. I did not go there. I was not comfortable with it. But when you take it to that malice level, it's like, okay, well, whatever. I guess you don't give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck either. How about that?
I think one of the most telling parts about all that, I went there and I asked him about the Kraut situation. He deflected, he shucked and jived.
He got really uncomfortable when that came up at all.
Yeah. And ultimately, I got him to admit that not only did he know what was going on with Kraut, that he was doing all of this shit, but that he knew about the second time. And he's like, okay, well, I just disavow everything Kraut did.
The other thing is when, he did that video on Coach Red Pill, Kraut gave him that stuff. It was, oh, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Come on, faggot. Don't fucking lie. We heard the audio. We know. By the way, there's Worski, and also I knew he was stream sniping us. So during the middle, I'll put the stream.me/the Ralph Retort up on the screen to get a little free promo there. What's up, Andy?
What's up? Yo, oh man, jeez, I've never been so racist in my life. On my stream, holy shit! I found out he was stream sniping me. I went kike. Nigger.
I did see some of that. Yes,
I just didn't stop. I was trying to get banned off. I'm still there. I deleted the that stream off of YouTube, but it's still on stream.me/Andy Worski, and then it's wherever the archive thing is on the bottom left, I think.
Yeah, if you scroll down, go to the bottom, you can see the archive.
Fuck that. All right, so it was about like half an hour in. People were like, "Yo, put him on the stream, debate him." Like debate about? I'm just doing stillborn jokes. There's no debate about that. Fuck him. He's a fucking piece of shit. I don't give a shit. He came on here. He just
honestly, I almost didn't bring him on either because I understand your point, and I was just like, I'm not sure I want to bring him on because he does what he always does. But I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna bring him. We'll see if we can get Jim in. Keem did leave a little abruptly. I apologize for that, but I kind of wanted to get it going. But yeah, I actually agree with your point as well. It's like he always comes on. He tries to pull every fucking time. It's just like okay.
Everything he says, like you go, oh, were you in the server? Oh yeah, of course I was in the server. You're like, answer the question, you fuck. Like he literally, I think you asked him like I don't know about 10 questions. By the way, he did that, and that was the best. You're just like you're a faggot. Like that was the opener. I was dying. Me and Geek were listening. We're just like fucking gut buzzing loud. But like every question, it's just like a lot. But there's one thing I noticed when you guys were grilling him near the start. Mm-hmm. He usually has like this, like you can hear he has a smile on, right? But he was like nervous. You could tell he was nervous because he usually chuckles and like, oh, but he's like, no, like, and he was getting really uncomfortable. And then he was trying to like, and when Jim came in, that his defense on Jim is being sarcastic. So he can't answer you guys properly. He can't answer Jim without being just sarcastic. He has no answers. Why couldn't he answer why the fuck he put that tweet out there to get me? When I saw that, I was like, nah, like when I did my stream, right, I heard from people, oh, he was trying to deplatform you from with Wall Street Journal and retweeting all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, do we even have evidence that that's him? So I start my stream up, like in the first 30 seconds, he's saying it. I'm like, oh my God. And I went off for about an hour. Because I'm just done with this following their rule. Like they have these rules that you should follow, like, or else, and they just do it all in the back anyway. And they're stupid fucking little gay op servers, right? I'll do it in front of you. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it right in front of you on screen. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, dude, we don't look. Fuck their rules. Fuck. Honestly, YouTube's not needed. I mean, unless it's as a promo vehicle. Like these people want us here. I like the setup. I know people are still getting used to it, but the chat, like all the stuff you can do in chat, the subscriber buttons. I don't know. I don't even see. Like at first, I was really angry when we got kicked off YouTube. Obviously, and it's not even just anger. You're just like, wow, all that all those months, all that work. It's like, wow, they just deleted it in like fucking 5 minutes. But you know what? Fuck it.
But yo, like that. It's at least it happened now, not like you were even bigger. At least it happened now, and like I got your back. I was literally
appreciate that
before we started. I'm like, let's try and get banned right now. I have never said that like that. Our forensics team was like, Andy, yo, chill out. Like, like there's a little meme of who the forensics team is. You know who we're talking about. They were like I've never seen like, okay, Andy, man, that was a little bit too far. Like,
dude, your shit was like people. I guarantee you that part's gonna be clipped out where I, said that to Sargon to his face or whatever. That'll probably be all over Twitter. But if they watched your stream, if somebody thought that was harsh, dude, your shit was. I was sitting there listening. In the chat one time, I just went, woo, like I was like, oh my god, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was scrolling through the forensics team and I clicked on one of the clips after we were done, and I just heard myself and I'm like, oh my god! I said, I call this stillborn son a white nigger.
I did hear that.
And I'm like, why did I say that? Jesus. But I don't care. Like, the reason is what I was saying. My whole point for that whole stream was these guys are always talking about free speech, right? And obviously they're being hypocritical, right? But all they're doing is going, we want free speech. We want free speech. That's not going to give you free speech. You just like yapping about it. No one's going to care. What I was doing on the stream before this, on the pre-kill stream, whatever you want to say, was I was practicing free speech. Like, I was like, it wasn't for hate. I wasn't saying that out of hate. I was saying, what could I say that is actual free speech?
Let me respond to this. I see Keemstar in the chat. He said, leave the kids out of it. I completely understand that point, actually. And I didn't make any of those jokes forever.
Why?
But no, wait. Just let me
leave my job out of this.
Yeah, I was going to say, let me say this. The reason I did that is because, I mean, when you're targeting somebody's career, when you want to see them in the streets, when you don't care if they can eat, look, I can understand somebody saying, wow, Ralph, don't say that. You know what I mean? You took it too far. But, like, this guy took it pretty fucking far, too. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of what I forget how the Untouchables line goes. What is it when, God damn it, I can't remember the quote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though, that scene with Sean Connery? The Chicago Way, basically. Look that up. That's what I'm talking about.
But,
so.
Hey, I want to ask Keem on this. Okay, look, it's a big point on my stream too, was these guys don't give a fuck. They will go to the most disgusting like levels to fuck you over, as they did with you and me. Now they're trying to do me. They'll go for doxing, Tonka with the fucking pedophile shit, the fucking over with my relationship, like just disgusting levels. And then I have to say, oh, but I'm not going to make fun of his stillborn child. It's like, who gives a shit? Like, I'm done with them being able to do whatever the fuck they want because they do it secretly. And then I have to like, oh, well, they're going to flag me. I guess I better, I don't want to be fuck them. I don't care about the optics anymore. And look, if you make fun of me or anything like that, or you debunk me or you want to roast me, all that stuff, I'm fine. Like, I think I'm real. I fucking hate him, but I would never do anything low blow to him because he's never done that to me. But the fucking pedophile shit, doxing, trying to fucking fucked up my relationship, all that fucking shit. No more rules. I pick up the dirt and I shove it in your face.
By the way, here's Keem. By the way, I understand the other side. Like, I'm not slamming that. Oh wow, Ralph, you took it too far. Which, I mean, it was pretty far. I'm not gonna lie, but I see that Keem's back in here. Are you back, Keem?
Oh, I was muted. Okay, so I mean, Jesus, the kill stream gets taken down. You guys run a campaign that the Wall Street Journal hates kids. And then this, and then what Andy's saying right now. Come on, no,
that was on my stream.
No,
though.
Like, are you kidding me? It's not that I'm soft or that I'm a pussy that I can't take it. It's that it's a fucking losing message. You just lose. You can't. It's just stupid.
How do you lose?
Don't go there.
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but do you understand? But let me ask: do you understand the other side of it though? It's like, wow, this guy's trying to take away your income, trying to take away your whole career.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I get it.
You know what I'm saying. I probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't have said it, especially right to his face. That was a little cold blooded, I have to say. But heat of the moment, you get carried away.
He got you off YouTube. He fucked your job up. He fucked your job on a fucking $1 billion fucking platform on the chances.
I'm not
when his entire point, when his entire thing is to fucking free speech and stop SJWs from stopping free speech. He fucked you over and you're going to feel bad for him? Oh, poor feelings. Who gives a shit? He wants you dead. He doesn't care.
Andy, do you think Sargon is, was going to the Wall Street Journal 100%?
No, but like he was a supporter.
I don't know if see, this is what I think happened. I think Matt, and I don't know who else. I don't even think maybe and I hate Tommy C. I'd love to blame him, but I don't think maybe he was involved either. I think Matt and maybe Kraut went to the Wall Street Journal. They did the deed, and then they went and bragged about it like they always do. They went and told Sargon. They told Tommy C. So I feel like they knew about it, but I don't think they were the main actors in it.
Well, see, that's why I was trying to direct things to the conversation towards Kraut, because I wanted to point out that maybe Sargon himself didn't sign off on the operation. He wasn't the one that ultimately authorized it, but he gave approval of it because it's kind of this thing where Kraut does terrible shit, and as long as Sargon doesn't get tarred and feathered with it, Sargon just kind of lets it go and he approves it.
Is it really set up like that where he's like the fucking leader?
It's like the Don, yes. It's like
they go up to him and they're like, we'd like to present an operation that we have in the works right now. Can we get your blessing?
I mean,
Sargon's looking at the papers.
But then even if he wasn't like directly responsible, talking to the Wall Street Journal, he 100%, and he said it here on this stream, retweeted that tweet where they were trying to target Andy after they already got me. So, it's like a snowball sometimes where they could start taking down other people as well. And he admitted to that, and that he wanted to see Andy get taken down because fuck Andy. I mean, he said that live here on the stream. He admitted to that. So.
And then when I asked him, when he was like, he said that.
Oh, you cut out, Andy.
Your mic cut out, Andy.
Sorry. When he said on some other stream, oh, I hope Tonka beats Andy's ass, he deserves it, and I bring it up to him on the Monday Matt thing, he's like, oh no, I don't mean that. I actually want you to win. And he acted so nice to me for the entire stream. And he at the end of that stream, he goes, oh, Andy, you're gonna end up dead in a ditch with a dildo up your ass, and he just left. He's a fucking.
Is that really what he said?
Yes.
What?
And it bombed. It wasn't funny.
I didn't even hear that.
I was here the whole time. Like, I don't understand. And then now he leaves, and then he tries to get me fucking. I've been on YouTube for 11, 12 fucking years doing this shit. You know what I mean? And he's gonna and I have to feel bad for it. Look, I know, I get your point, Keem. I get your point. It's offensive, whatever. But I'm saying it in the joking form. Obviously, a fucking dead baby isn't funny. Always. Sometimes it may be funny. I don't know. I'm sure there's one baby who died that everyone laughed at. But sorry. But no, his obviously I'm not, it's like when you insult someone, call them a faggot. You're not trying to you fuck gay people. Like, you aren't saying that, but you're just trying to insult them.
The best way to kill support outside of this fan base, we just had PewDiePie just covered kind of what's going on. The best way to stop all that support outside of this direct community is just crossing the line, a universal line, which would be probably babies, I would say. And also it just kills the whole point of the Wall Street Journal kills kids. That's just. But I want to also say one more thing. I think this is one of these things with Kraut and Monday Matt that went to the Wall Street Journal and then just told Sargon. And you heard Sargon say, well, I seen some docs and I don't think they're yours, Jim. It's like the Kraut, the Monday Matts, the people like that, they're doing all this shit and then they're telling Sargon behind the scenes. That's why I don't think Sargon actually was directly involved, but he knew about it. That's why he's retweeting and doing this activity on Twitter, Yeah,
and he's definitely trying to snowball it past that. And I will note for the record that Sargon said he was going to pay my wife a visit one time in comments, so that might not be quite as far as my comment, but he's kind of involved families before. So, but I do completely understand what you're saying though. So.
Yeah, but she's still alive, so she's affected by it.
Oh God! No. Andy.
Sorry.
Oh God! But yes, I do understand. I thank you for popping back in. I actually sent you a DM. I was like, sorry, I did get a little carried away there. I feel, but
yeah, I had to click off so I could laugh privately. I
gotta go. Ralph can't control his Super Saiyan Ultra instinct.
All right, that might be my favorite line of the stream so far. Oh God, whew, man, we're really lighting it up. We're really lighting it up here on Stream Me, aren't we?
Yeah.
Every time you're on,
so
sorry, go ahead.
So I was gonna say before we started, I messaged them and said, you know, you might want to keep an eye out on the servers, and they knew exactly what we're gonna talk about, and I was like, holy shit.
By the way, I see the poll here. Was my joke too far? 561 no, 333 yes. So I mean, it's no's winning pretty solidly, but there is a demographic who thinks I might have went a little too far, particularly right to his face. I guess that was a little. Maybe, was that uncalled for, gentlemen? I don't know. I really
do it right at his wife's vagina.
But you know what? I resisted that. You fucking Christ. Dude, I resisted that forever. Like, I don't know if you saw the episode Dame was on here just going off, and I was like, I was laughing, but I wasn't really getting involved with it. Because Dame, talk about people give no fucks. Dame Pesos gives no fucks. He's on Twitter.
I truly believe that if a joke is funny, it doesn't matter how offensive it is. The only thing that's offensive is if your joke isn't funny.
Yes, I think that's true too. Plus, he took it there. I feel like he took it there. And, trying to get Andy deplatformed, like, what the fuck? And this is a guy who smiles to Andy's face, like he's talking about, like Andy just got through talking about, oh, yeah, Andy, we're old friends, oh. And then, after that shit happens to us, his first response is to start retweeting tweets that fucking target Andy to get him taken off YouTube. Fuck that shit. That's bitch tier behavior. But thankfully, we don't even need YouTube.
His principles, like all his principles that he presents, is that the whole Joe Rogan being on Joe Rogan shit, like everything he's doing on his videos has been that, and now he's doing the opposite, and he's acting like there's no problem. Like how people could even like hear what he just said on your show and take him seriously ever again for anything that he represents, like, is outstanding to me. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, how could you see Sargon as some type of intellectual in the first place? By the way, I'm not saying that I'm an intellectual. I don't claim to be. But this person poses as some public intellectual, and I don't understand. Kraut's the same way. Like, I'm just a learned individual. It's like, okay, faggot, you're not. It's just. There are actual public intellectuals that that are wow, that's thought provoking. Well, I never think about it from that angle. Oh, he spent 15 years studying this issue. Maybe I should listen to this guy. These aren't those people. Sargon's a fucking not even a college degree. I want to say Kraut fucking doesn't have one either. These are not like expert learned opinions that you need to take that seriously. They're just fucking YouTubers posing as academics. YouTube academics. Yeah, I see somebody in the chat. I don't know. It's just how stupid can you be to listen to these people and think, "Whoa, wow, that's really what an educated person." It's just stupid.
It's their sub numbers. It's their sub numbers and their accents. That's why.
Well, the accent definitely does play a role in this. I mean, 100%.
Yeah, they go. Oh, this person said that white people are privileged. How dare they? Like, yeah, we haven't heard that one before. It took a lot of brain power for that one. You fucking idiot.
How you liking Stream Me so far, Andy?
Loving it, as you can tell. I swear, just having that freedom to go, because on YouTube you always feel tense, like, yeah, because you lose your job. You lost it really quickly. Usually you have like a strike, and they were just like, peace out to you. So that
it just pieced me the fuck out quick.
Yeah, but it's so funny how like we never really thought with the numbers that you pull, every other streaming website is just like jerk up, please, Ralph, come on, and these guys are cool. And I'm sure if anything would happen that was a bit too far, they'd message you.
Well, they would say, look, maybe this one certain segment, think about what you're doing on that. But pretty much they haven't messaged me on any of our content decisions since we started this program. And I followed the guidelines, and they were no copyrighted content, don't threaten people. What were the other ones? No nudity. I want to say that was it. So that's a pretty wide berth they've given us here.
Wide berth.
Yes. Well, no.
I know where this is going.
Oh God. But anyway, yeah, if there was some type of issue, they would let us know and say, well, maybe next time, think about it. But,
why you like it? I mean, like at first, the first stream you had, it was a bit sketchy with the stream the stream. What do you call it? Drop frames, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's another thing. Like each stream, it seems to be running smoother and smoother. And I love the chat, the options you have in chat, like with all the fucking emoticons and stuff, and the subscriber icons. I think they do have those on YouTube if you're a gaming channel. But there's just a lot of cool stuff you can do on here. So I'll stop shilling. I'll stop shilling now. I'm just saying, I really like our new home.
I hate the only thing I hate is people kept taking the picture I have now on my background.
Yeah,
people always just bought banana stickers and putting them in my mouth.
I saw that. I did see that. I happened to be watching your stream, and they had a banana where your cock's supposed to be, and then one in your mouth too. I saw that.
I was like, all right.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fun. The stickers. Now I can't actually see it. Oh, I know why I can't see them, because if you press the cog wheel, it actually turns the stickers off. So I can't see them unless I'm looking at the back end. I see they just put a mustache on you, by the way, and bunny ears on Zidane. I see that. I think that was Cog that did that. But yeah, we brought a lot of people over too, and I hope people will stick with us. It's pretty good little squad we got rolling through here now.
It's always hard to bring people to new websites. It's very difficult.
Well, that's true, and it's gonna look. I mean, we're doing pretty good now.
No, I'm saying that you're doing amazing for.
Oh yeah,
how difficult it usually is, right?
Yeah,
but people want to see like what you have to do, man. Like that's the thing is, a crowd will follow, and it's like that Moses thing where you're Moses while he was with the Reds.
Yes, we saw that the other night.
Yeah, they want to have fun. They want to watch what they want to watch. Head over to YouTube and watch your.
Well, and the more they see that we can do what we want here, and that we, do have the backing of the people who run this place, and that they've offered us this spot. And that this isn't some, joke or whatever. I think there'll be even more people that'll come. So I like it. I like it a lot. I'll stop. I swear to God, I'll stop shilling. What are we going to talk? Oh, did you see the whole PewDiePie segment? Because I haven't seen it yet.
It's great. I was cheering you on my stream this morning.
Oh yeah, you know what?
It's great, dude. It's great. Yeah,
I slept so long last night. I was so tired. I hadn't got a good sleep in like a week and a half, and I woke up at like 2:00, and I was like, "Fuck!" I wanted to get up and help promote Andy because you were doing the simulcast. You're doing the simulcast thing for a couple weeks too, getting people used to the stream me thing. So I was just like, "Damn it!" I wasn't up to promote his stream.
No, that's all good, man. That's all good.
Looked like you had a pretty good.
It was good though. We had like actually a really funny thing. A Metokur tweeted. We had like 1,500 watching on YouTube, and then we had like I think 300-400 on stream.me.
Yeah.
And then Tonka on his show, he's like, "Oh, look at that! He's looking at 300 viewers, right?" And then like a few minutes later, he realized that we have 1,500 on YouTube, and he's like, "The numbers don't matter."
Well, that's another thing is I did see that. But that's another thing. So as long as you're simulcasting, a lot of people are just more comfortable with YouTube and they have their accounts already there and stuff. So as long as you're simulcasting, a lot of times people are just going to watch on YouTube until they know, like obviously there's no option to watch us. You have to watch it on stream me. So there'll always be some people until you make the final move that'll watch on YouTube.
I have an idea because on the site that you a multi-stream on, you could turn off certain streams. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like the first, hour, 2 hours on YouTube. And then I'm going to do like on the last hour or last 2 hours, I'm going to do it only on stream.me so we can watch and talk more like a vulgar, more intense stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so I like that too.
Then that way the people who are subscribed on YouTube, like if they want to keep watching, head over to stream.me, and then that will slowly bring people over. And then I'll be able to say whatever the fuck I want.
I like that too. By the way, I need to mess around with that simulcast site because I've seen some people do some cool stuff with it. Obviously, I can't at this point. Oh, one note: we talked about D-Live a little bit. I think we've ragged on them quite a bit too since they blew it. But they did pay me one of my first payments today, so they're not stealing people's money. I'll just put that out there. So. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the rest of that. But I just want to put it out. They're not thieves. They're just idiots. So I'll put that out.
Yeah, I have to run actually, guys. But cool, a lot of fun. Sargon's dead, baby. Am I right, guys? All right, guys. Peace out. Have a nice night.
Later, Andy.
Peace, guys.
Peace out. So should we watch the PewDiePie video? Because I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see. Now, what time does this segment start? I was told it was like 6 something, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Mark,
is that right? Do you know that? Does anybody know the exact
I don't
time?
know exact thing. Give me 1 second.
Let me look. I'll look through here. I can probably find it. Yeah, I think I found it. Let's just start at 6:49. How about that?
Perfect.
You guys got it pulled up?
Yeah.
Oh wait, somebody said 5:56. Is it really? Not that soon, is it?
No, he's still talking about the Fiverr guy.
Oh, 6:56. Okay, well, we'll just start 6:49. You guys got it pulled up?
Yup.
All right, let's hit it right now, and I still haven't seen it.
epic gamer moment, to say the least. Next news story. Popular YouTube host accuses Wall Street Journal of canceling over $26,000 in donation funds. Wall Street Journal! Back at it again. This was in regards with their late night live stream, the Ralph Retort Killstream. They get about 8,000 viewers. A lot of times they bring in very controversial guests like Richard Spencer, and they bring them on to debate extremist views. I think. Okay, I haven't watched any of these, and now the channel is gone, so I can't really say, but this is what I've gathered. The whole idea is that
I think you might have seen
speech, and you should be allowed to debate these things. That's what I've gathered.
I think he's in the chat right now.
What I do know is that they are
PewDiePie
more
in the
than
chat.
just those type of things. They do positive things, like they helped break some of the news with the BetterHelp drama. They were the ones that figured out that YouTubers were paid $200. Per sign up, which was a key part of that whole story. Now, putting the Ralph Retort on the side for a minute, just so we can talk about YouTube Super Chat. Now, YouTube Super Chat is something that's been under fire by the media for quite a while now. BuzzFeed News posted in 17th of May, a while ago, how YouTube Super Chat system is pushing video creators towards more extreme content. For those of you who don't know, Super Chat is a way to donate during a live stream, so a text appears on the live stream to support the creator and giving them a message for the whole live stream. Now, some people take to this feature and put out offensive, heinous shit. That's the only way I can put it. Things saying like white pride worldwide while donating $100. Now, YouTube's response to this after this article was that they reviewed these live streams. This was not the Ralph Retort. There was another live stream. This is a common concept. I think not just on YouTube, but on Twitch itself, where people write offensive things as a kind of a joke to get donations. And YouTube said, we carefully reviewed the live streams that were provided by BuzzFeed and found that the content does not meet our threshold for hate speech. However, we found that the comments shared in Super Chat do. So basically, the live stream themselves weren't bad, but the comments were. Then, a few weeks later, we find out that YouTube changed the system so that if a user is caught sending Super Chats, the revenue received will be donated to a charity instead of being split between YouTube and the channel's creator. Now, a lot of people were upset about this, saying, why should I have to suffer because someone wrote an offensive message? But the problem with this is that YouTube takes 30% of the Super Chats. So it's their service. And if they get caught taking money from these type of messages, it doesn't look good for YouTube. So in a way, I feel like this is a valid response. They clearly have already some system in place so that people can't make these donations to begin with, but somehow they slip through. And that's kind of part of the game with these donations, is what kind of message can we put up there that passes through the system, you know? Where have we heard that someone pull that joke before? I have no idea. Why would anyone try and test a system of what's the most offensive thing you could put out there just for the sake of comedy? I mean, how could anyone think so? Now, a lot of this stems from a report that I reported on. I mean, yeah, a few weeks ago on PewNews. I don't know if you guys remember this Data Society Alternative Influence report that basically grouped in everyone that's ever collabed together on YouTube. Unironically, drawing lines that weren't even correct as well. Trying to pin it, this is how the right-wing extremists work on, operate on YouTube, because they collaborate, that's right. They make debates, everybody. I know, it's pretty shocking. And the response from the media of this was, YouTube's alternative influence network breeds right-wing radicalization, report finds. What? Which is clearly just false. I mean, I don't know how this report proves this, because it clearly didn't. Now, a lot of these messages, they're offensive. They are made to be shocking, and the donation is a way to kind of justify it. I mean, this is just me explaining it to an adult that doesn't understand, or someone that doesn't understand the internet, I would say, or the culture on the internet. However, some donations probably are real. I mean, I can't say that every single offensive donation isn't inherently racist. They could be. Like I said, if YouTube takes 30% of that, either way, it doesn't look good for them. They want to avoid an adpocalypse. Which is ironic because Super Chat seemed like the thing that could help creators from the adpocalypse as an alternative way to earn revenue. And here we are again, everybody. Now, back to the Ralph retort. Like I said, I don't know much about it.
That guy is based in Red Pill.
People on there. I know they debate pretty insane things, but I also know that they do good things as well. They did this charity live stream where they raised $26,000 for St. Jude's Hospital, which is to help kids with cancer. So, you know, it's something positive at least. But the problem with this is that with Super Chats, you don't get paid immediately from YouTube. I think it takes about a month or so. So in between all this happening, Wall Street Journal was peeking around to write a story about this whole thing. Voila, about a month later, it appeared that everyone that donated to this live stream, the $26,000 that was made for charity, it was made to help
Did he say St.
suffering
Jude's?
with cancer. All the donations were canceled. They were not donated away like YouTube said. They were just put back, basically saying, we don't want them. And then following that, the article came out from Wall Street Journal saying hate speech on live super chat tests YouTube.
Who is
which
that
is, well, true to say the least. They talk about these offensive messages. And it also mentioned that St. Jude apparently arranged to return these donations in September. They added this feature in Super Chat where if offensive messages goes through, they would give it to charity. So now that they get offensive messages getting through for charity, they don't give the money that was supposed to go to charity for charity. They just delete it. They just say refund. Why? That makes no sense. Just take the money. St. Jude, take the money. It's 8 weeks of chemotherapy for a child. Like, put your politics aside just for a minute and say, we don't agree with it, but there's something more important maybe. I don't know. It just baffles me that this is the response to just refund the donations. However, I don't know if it's just the donations that were offensive or if it was the donations.
Take
all of the
money!
Donations, like all the $26,000, was every single message offensive? I doubt it. If that was the case, like, why would they refund all of it? Just refund the ones that were offensive then. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out. You can just go through the live stream. It will take you 2 hours.
Well, there were quite a few.
Ridiculous. This also resulted into Ralph's Retorts channel getting removed, which I hate because why? Again, why? If you ban someone, now I have no idea. Was it because people donated offensive stuff? Was it because something he said was wrong or a guest said was wrong? Why? What was the reason? Now, Super Chat, in my opinion, is a great tool. When I first tested it out, I was one of the first ones that got to try it. I thought this is a great way to actually get money for charity. But since YouTube takes 30% of it, it doesn't really make sense. And I know YouTube is working so that you can donate money directly towards a charity instead. And I think if that was the case, that they have that feature, this would be a lot easier. And I think all of this essentially could have been avoided if they just used then Streamlabs, which is similar. It works in a similar way.
Well, we can't use Streamlabs,
just use that instead and disable Super Chat. I don't know if there's anyone in particular's fault. I don't think it's the kind of issue where you can just point at one person and go, it's your fault. It's a complicated issue, but ultimately, the result, money that was going to go for cancer research for kids, is gone. That's the end result of all of this, regardless whose fault that is. And that is pretty baffling to say the least. Now, what do you guys think of this? Always passing on the question to you guys. Next news. Marcia quits YouTube.
Oh, Marcia. Farewell, Marcia. All right. What do you think about, should we, I don't know. We won't weigh in on Marcia quitting YouTube. What did you think of this segment, gentlemen?
How is this better than most mainstream news organizations?
It, unironically, not even joking, was like much better than pretty much any report I've seen on this. He's actually, like, the Pew News thing is really good, like, just in terms of, like, a balanced look at things, so.
Yeah. He does a better job than fucking CNN, MSNBC, even Fox News in some regards to the news program. Just unbiased, just says what it is and throws his opinion in there. Yeah, St. Jude, you should have taken the fucking money. There's nothing wrong with it. We're trying to help kids.
Well, I think even some people who don't like us said the exact same thing. It's like, why would you not take that money? That makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Gator, what about you, sir? Are you alive, Gator? Or did he step away from the keyboard?
He might have stepped away.
And he left me hanging once again. All right, since Gator left me hanging, let me read some of these super chats. Where am I at? Pharaoh Owen says, Moon Men Unite, make the stream unsnipeable from Bluetooth. I could have done that. I resisted. Terry J says, I already read that one. Okay, I read those two. Let me go to the next page. Load previous. Oh my god, I have to refresh it. I'm still getting used to the back end here. I guess I'll just start the top, perhaps. That might be easier. But I wanted to read them in order. That's the thing. Let me see. Kid A2000 says, this is the most genuinely panicked I've seen Sargon. The fact that he is chomping at the bit to set the record straight rather than smuckle at the ridiculous slander tells me this is actually real. This is no longer just a rivalry. Perception Check says, Sargon sounds like an NPC. Robert Mitten says, eliminate spammers if you could. YouTube did one thing right. These sticker spammers are shit. I love Stream Me. Somebody just put googly eyes on my face, by the way, which is kind of funny. The stickers are controversial. I'll run a poll on the stickers here in a minute. I kind of like the stickers, but I do understand. D Person says, funny, Sargon has the dirtiest of friends and all of the right degrees of separation. This is damage control. His constant spin is fucking tedious. Vestafile says, I'm going to have the potato skins and the Moz bites. Anyone else want anything? Remember, apps are half price. Mine 1001 says, notice how Sargon stopped smugly giggling when Keem entered. Kid A2000 says, so is Jared Holt off the hook. This is like a game of Clue, but for and about faggots. Robert Mitten says, YouTubers, thanks for coming into the Lion's Den. Create an account on Stream Me. Sargon, take your condom off and stream here. Mr. Man says, Sargon did a stream with Tommy C. Did he? I didn't know that. I said Tommy was great in Tropic Thunder. That's what the commenter said. Bored bedroom female. Oh, let's see. Bedroom female. Can you ask Sargon why the fuck he's up at almost 4 a.m. and has time to deal with this shit? Sargon messaged me before the show. And he's just like, come on, let me on. And I think it was like 8 p.m. or something. I was like, well, we don't go on until 10. But I mean, yeah, if you want on, go ahead. Like, I wasn't, okay. Sure, you're welcome to come on. And I guess he kept thinking I wasn't going to let him on. It was just kind of strange. Yeah, I'm going to let you on. No big deal. Ghost of a Smile says, I'm glad Sargon's only possible biological kid is dead. His fagging narcissistic genes won't be passed on. Kid A2000 says, everyone on the Killstream laughed at Sargon getting owned, and then he laughed at the Killstream getting owned. The left doesn't have to lift a finger. Amazing. Floatur Co can't see that I just fucked that up every single time. It's a sad thing that Sargon had to take out his rage over his stillborn mistake on a bunch of kids with cancer. Exilion says, get Zoom on. He has evidence. Peaceful Sunset, a very generous donation, says, Sargon and Wall Street Journal will not even make you late on one bill. Well, I don't talk about numbers, but yeah, they're not going to fuck with this, to be honest. Galby3000 says, it's 4 a.m. in the UK, so I do have to at least believe Sargon of UKIP is tired, but that's all. Smiley face. Internet Tab says, as soon as the news stations were running stories about Sargon, him and his crew were crying foul, accusing you peeps of sending them information. Now the tables have turned, and you can't rightfully accuse these idiots. Well, I mean, except he implicated himself, right? I mean, he straight up said, at least as far as, trying to get Andy taken down after, that makes you have to, you have to at least wonder. And then he said, well, wouldn't it be the SJWs who were trying to take you down? And I said, well, I mean, we make fun of you and Monday Mad and people like that way more than we ever make fun of SJWs on this show. So actually, if you're asking me, from that standpoint, who I would think would be more likely, it'd probably be you.
Yeah, agreed. And there's no proof that we did any of that. He has nothing. This guy came in here. Oh, I need citations, Jim. I need citation. We asked for it. Nothing. Because we've never said it. We've never said once to go after anyone. Like, there's no proof of it.
By the way, so if you press the cog, you can turn off the stickers on the screen. I think the little notifications will still pop up in the chat. I mean, it's not that bad. The follower notifications and stuff. I mean, come on. I know it takes some getting used to, but just think of everything you can do in the chat besides that. So, excuse me. Doghand says they make a career joking about feminist, trannies, abortion laws, SJWs, and all sorts of stuff. But if somebody makes a joke about Sargon's dead baby, it's not okay. For all we know, that fat fuck blended the fetus so he could have a nice smoothie. Hot Garbage says, what's Nora's hot take on this Suit Goy drama? Nora actually, my wife has her Twitter locked because she actually put out a tweet like against violence, saying don't be a cunt. She was watching, a United States football game and somebody kicked somebody in the face and she's just like, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. Stop being a cunt. And they locked her Twitter down for a week for saying don't commit violence. Although she did use the word cunt 2 times. So I'm not sure if that had something to do with it. This is what she said on her backup account. Sneaky Nora, that's what her title is there. Tries to destroy my husband's livelihood, tries to get my husband in trouble with the law, attempts to threaten me, involved in countless gay ops, has a terrible suit. Don't be so mean, Goy. That was my wife's comment, and my wife is much harsher than me, if you want to know the truth about it. So yeah, she's got that killer instinct. She's actually a lot tougher than me sometimes. You can attest to that, Zidane. She really is, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Robert Mitten says Worski wants what we all want. We all want to say what we want to say when we want to say it. 1488 gang says, what's the deal with black people? They're black and they're not people. QX says a joke only goes too far when no one laughs. A case in point, Sargon. Dying Cammy says, what a welcome to anybody visiting after the PewDiePie video. Yeah, we did get a little good show here going. So Doghand says the only reason Sargon doesn't like anti-Semitism is because when people joke about Auschwitz, it reminds him of his wife's vagina. Ooh. RMF 424 says the joke may have been too far, but you didn't make it to laugh about it. He said something that was fucked up, so you fired back with something more fucked up. Yeah, that was kind of the point. He's like, oh, I think it's funny. Let's take Andy down. I was like, well, okay. Well, I think it's funny your kid died. Okay. And that's what I was getting at. All right, let's take some calls. I'll go through and read the rest of these. I know sometimes people are like, God damn it, Ralph, is he ever going to stop reading these? All right, let's see. Who else? Do we have something in the green room? Let's see. I'm assuming the robot still works. Let's find out.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay, let's find out. Fruit Brute, you're on the air live on the Killstream.
No, hey Ralph, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. So, hey, I've been using your forums recently, dude. You been there?
My forums? I have been there. I do periodically, and I'm gonna put up some new topics and stuff on there. Actually, one of the topics I want to put up, it's let me make sure I get the address right. It is forum.theralphretort.com. It's an old school message board. Actually set up by the message board kingpin, the guy who runs Kiwi Farms. That's the link.
Did he only make 2 categories? One being the kill stream, the other being shit posting. Like it's a joke.
What?
Like
my idea,
forums are shit posts.
No, so my original idea was to add more, and he said my experience is you want to start off with just a couple categories and then add more, later on down the line. And since he runs Kiwi Farms and I just have to take his advice on something like that over my own instincts. So I just followed what he said. But yeah, the one topic I want to put on there is like suggestions for streaming, because they said they were open to us and implementing new features. You know what I mean? So I want to put a thread where we can get some ideas from the chat and the viewers.
Are you gonna be interacting on there very often, or is this just kind of you're gonna lurk this shit kind of thing? Or you're worried someone's gonna take you out of context? And
no, text? I don't mind interacting on there. I just this week's been so crazy. I haven't had time. My mom's having a little, actually not a little procedure. They're replacing a wire in her pacemaker tomorrow and shocking her heart back into rhythm because she has atrial fibrillation. So I've had to deal with that and deal with all this crazy shit. PewDiePie made his video. Point is, I just haven't had a lot of time to just go around dilly dally. So that's why I would say
in some cases you might want to open like a charity, help get some money to her. But I don't know if it would get to you guys.
Oh, for my mom?
Yeah, making a stupid joke about making donations.
No, she's good. They won't let that go through anyway. They'll take that away, refund it, or give it to the ADL or something like that. So, yes.
Hey, I got two things real quick. The first being you and Zidane and the guy. I always talk about China when I come on here for some stupid reason. I'm very interested in that kind of shit. Are you guys ever going to do this?
The China stream? Well, things keep coming up. Yes, we are going to do it, but we just haven't had the chance.
All right.
Has things as progressed.
Are you trying to shame us right now, Fruit Brute? What is going on with you?
No.
What is this? Is this acquisition? What is happening here?
It's something we would like to do, but things keep popping up. We got kicked off of YouTube, so we had that entire saga. Then tonight's Sargon.
No, maybe we should just let Fruit Brute run the show. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm too shy.
I'm just. All right, man. Quickly, give your last take because there's a lot of callers.
Yeah. So the last thing is, I know. So Keemstar drops in and out of these like streams. Usually, when somebody says something "quote unquote" over the top, is like, "What's this guy's MO? What the fuck is he even doing?"
He came back. I thought it was hilarious. Actually, the last thing he said was the funniest thing on the show. So I got to give him credit. He came back on. I like
that baby joke was over the top. That was pretty fucking funny.
I like Keem, and he came back and he made his own joke that was even funnier than the original. So I gotta give him credit.
I missed. All right. Anyway,
you didn't see it where he said he had to log off so he could laugh in private at my comment.
No, I've been kind of going back and forth and doing a couple things. I'm trying to.
That's why you got to watch the entire show, sir. You got to sit there glued to your magic fireplace or your magic whatever handheld, so you can not miss a moment of the kill stream.
I'm probably the only boomer that doesn't watch this on his phone, so forgive me.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Hey, you guys, take it easy.
You too. Well, somebody
the
said,
Ralph retort kill stream. White pride worldwide.
Oh, no. Somebody said, F, the stream's still working. It's still working fine for me. It might have just buffered or something. That shit happens on YouTube, too, by the way. So
yeah.
You can't really get away from that.
When the buffer runs over the actual stream, it stops for a second.
Yeah. Okay. And they're still working on it. We're still testing some stuff. Refresh. I'm seeing chat. By the way, thank you, chat. That was some nice stuff you said about my mom. I'm sure everything will be fine, but it's kind of anytime they're fucking around with your heart and stuff. So
yeah.
Gator, I asked you about PewDiePie's video, but I think you'd left.
Yeah. So the shit that was going on in Arizona and Florida, I got a phone call from my father he was like very pissed off at the fact that they're trying to pull the same trick they did in Minnesota with the ballots in the back of the trunk of a car shit.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, the Arizona MILF. Is that what you're talking about? Sorry, I was looking at something off screen. Yeah, she's about to get that Senate seat from what I read earlier.
They're about to steal it, yeah.
Not necessarily. How is there's over 500,000 ballots that haven't been counted in Arizona?
That is a little strange. I think it was Pima County and Maricopa, and all of a sudden, like the night of the election and the next morning, they had pretty much said McSally was going to win
because 99% were in.
Yeah, they're like, she's going to win. She's got it, which was a surprise to me because I fully expected Cinema, whatever her name is, the Arizona MILF, that's what I call her, to pull it out. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, she lost. And then today I was reading, and again, I've had so much stuff with drama and, making our new home here and my mom's stuff. I really haven't had time to follow up on every single thing. And then all of a sudden I read today, it's like, oh, well, this analyst in Arizona's like, 99%, 100% certainty that Cinema's going to win now. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
Oh. Cinema, cinnamon, semen demon. I mean, no matter what you say, you're probably right.
You'd smash that in a minute. There's no question. Should we pull it up and ask the chat?
Yeah, make a poll. But I'll have to say hard pass.
You're lying. Well, maybe not.
No, okay, I'm not lying, Ralph. Jesus. You're trying to get me murdered. I swear to God.
All right, I'll find a picture. All right, go ahead. Finish your comment. I can tell you're flustered now that I did that.
No. The same thing's happening in Florida. Apparently, they had a bunch of votes that had no one picked for governor and just for Senate. And so they found two, I guess, what is it? USPS fucking containers. Like these are like trolley containers full of votes that they had in the back of their car.
Now, what is this? Is this the governor's race in Florida? You
both.
said really?
So yeah, both.
I haven't even seen this.
Yeah, because Rick Scott was talking about it today, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't understand how you can keep these ballots in your personal vehicle. Once they leave, in my opinion, once they leave the spot from where you're voting, they should be null and void. Anybody could do anything. You could just take blank ballots, to write them all in whatever you want, and be like, oh, people voted. How are you gonna ever tell? There's nothing written on them. There's no
This is literally the same thing that they did in the 2008 Minnesota Senate race between Al Franken and Norm Coleman. They found in the back of the trunk of a fucking car USPS boxes filled with ballots that only had the Senate race marked. This is part and parcel what they do. They keep these ballots on hand in case the election is close, and then they pull them out of nowhere and say, oh, look at all these unmarked ballots that just have this one conveniently placed race in them. It's election fraud. They are, once again, the Democrats are trying to steal the election.
Yeah, and it's in Georgia too. Like, I don't understand what's happening right now, but it's clearly like Russians aren't tampering with the elections. It's fucking Democrats, and they've always been tampering with elections.
By the way, I'm having way too much fun with this polling feature.
It's amazing.
Really
right?
And we've been running polls this whole time too, and it's just like, wow, I finally get some actual results. Well, it's very close right now, but Smash is in the lead. I'm cycling through some photos here. Let's see. Let's check this one. This might tip it over right here. Oh, there we go. That's Getty Images, of course. That's their image there. There goes a picture. Okay, Gator, what about you?
Oh, you're talking about Sinema? Nah, fuck no.
I don't believe you. By the way, that did tip it, that last photo. I just noticed that.
Oh.
That's running away now. All right. Let's.
I would
see.
ask her for 10 picks though.
What about this? What about this video? This Sargon video you posted earlier? But first, before we do, let's play this clip. This one right here. I guess, you know, since
somebody put a fucking helmet on her.
And the bananas everywhere.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's pull this up. You guys see that tweet? This is an interesting little clip here. It's only 23 seconds. Let's play it right now.
This reminds me of something. It reminds me of someone. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I mean, I know there's that horseshoe theory that says the alt-right and the SJWs are the same thing, but maybe that horseshoe should be readjusted. Maybe we need to face it in a different direction. Maybe something else is acting like an SJW in this particular instance, and not coping with the banter too well.
I think that was a lot of foresight there. Well, let me check the poll. Pretty close. Smash is in the lead, though. All right. Should we play?
Someone put a Bay sticker on Anita.
Is Anita Bay now? Should that be the next poll? What about the... Let's see. Where is it at? Have you seen the Sargon, the Sword of Liberalism? I haven't seen
Oh,
that.
yeah. Dude.
Is it good?
That video is fucking hilarious.
I heard it was awesome, but I haven't had the chance to see it yet.
It's amazing. There's another one of Mundane Matt. I played that on the postmortem the first night I did it, but I didn't play this. So I was like, oh, Sargon's going to be here. We have to play this one here.
By the way, you're doing postmortem again, right? Tonight?
Yeah, there's so much news that we missed today. That there was a shooting last night. There were protests all over the place. I saw a picture of Times Square and it looked like New Year's to me, and I was like, this is a fake picture. It was not a fake picture.
Let me read a few of these. Robert Mitten says, Ralph Gator Zidane, it's money out of my pocket before my new blue governor takes it out of my red pocket. Everything north of Denver is killing the state outside of it. Blizzarko says, did PewDiePie shining some light on you guys' plight bump subscribers at all? Yeah, it did by about 500. So yeah. And by the way, a shout out to Keem, shout out to Nick Monroe. I know they both helped get that out to PewDiePie and to the masses. And by the way, as soon as it happened, fucking Keem made some videos on his Twitter that got some incredible play as well. So Let's see. Ricky Spanglish says, Streamy gave you a wide berth, as wide as Sargon's wife's vagina. Rocketo Insanity says, if Sargon is ever on again, ask him about his failed petition to ban college courses or any of his big brain ideas that failed. Well, those were just stunts to get, money, basically. Pharaoh Owen says, Marzia is one sumptuous lady indeed. Cognificent says, loving the show. Keep up the great streams. Thank you, Cog. Good to see you on here as well. Senator Hitler says, feed a feminist to the relentless reptile. Terry J just has a dick going into Sargon, which is weird. Joe Mama says, St. Jude's chose politics over children. Not good. SJW, not good. Zorb says, shouldn't the Wall Street Journal donate $26K to St. Jude's? I would like to see that, actually, yes. All right, let's play this video. I'll read through every single super chat. No need to worry about censoring any longer, changing any words. All right, you have it. I see Cody Croner. He's awesome with the clips in the chat, by the way. I see him in there again. I don't know which clips he's talking about, but message Dan and maybe we can. Are they saying V's doing a stream? I don't know what the fuck.
No, V did one earlier. It wasn't a stream. It was a YouTube premiere.
Yeah, and I did see that, and it was not that good. No.
The thing is, he tweeted out the link to it after it was over.
Yeah, good advertising there.
It was. I don't even know what to say about that. It was so weird.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of cola. Well, actually, there was a little Hennessy in the drink, too. To be fair,
is it Henny time?
You mean it was Hennessy with a little bit of cola?
Yeah, actually, I did go to the. Usually, it's bourbon as of late, but I made it Hennessy. Made it Hennessy.
Anytime is anytime.
Yeah, they're saying get V on. I don't even know if V's still up or whatever. Somebody said Ralph hates chat. Not a Russian bot said that. That is absolutely untrue. I 1000% love chat, and especially when they're trolling me. So
we have the best chat, don't we?
I saw somebody put a Ralph a Felon icon in the chat with my mugshot on it, and that was fucking hilarious. So please continue doing shit like that. I wish I might put one of those on there as one of my official ones, so you can use it. I do have the Saltgon. That's official for the channel. So if you type in Saltgon, all lowercase, you get that. And then there's Ralph Club. I'll add a few more. Ralph Club, there you go. Those are the two I've added. I'll add a couple more this evening or whatever this morning.
Can I just say, speaking of the best chat ever, when Sargon showed up, the entire chat was nothing but Saltgon, and it was so beautiful.
Oh. All right, let's play this. You guys got it pulled up?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's play this right now.
When the day comes, we will not ask whether you swung to the right or whether you swung to the left. We will simply swing you by the neck. This is war.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Liberty is under threat. The people who want to change our way of life are active and have the power to actually make these changes. I believe that we need an active and engaged political force to be able to actually try and tackle the regressive forces that would erode our freedom. This is where I'm drawing the line. This is where I'm saying that's it. This is far enough and no further. So come the three corners of the world in arms. We will shock.
Holy shit!
Told you it was good.
And though there have been sightings of him, the world's most wanted man has been able to avoid capture.
The Home Secretary will not confirm the name of
this is amazing.
British accented militant in the latest.
I wish I'd have watched this sooner now, but I'm kind of glad I didn't.
After the beheading in August, the U.S. and British authorities first figured out who the man was, with his facial characteristics and British accent helping to give him away.
We're learning new details about the British-educated executioner as the international manhunt intensifies.
Holy shit.
Server at Applebee's. He's accused of killing his common-law wife's son.
Several videos carrying out the beheadings of American passengers last year.
That was me! Was that me?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Sargon, why? Sargon, no!
سأبتدي بقصيدتي حولي ولساني وأسطر الأبيات فخرا إنه لشهيدنا وحبيبنا الخرساني.
This is amazing.
الهمام وبود جانت للعلا بجهاده
The Black's banner.
شد الحزام بوسطه بشجاعة ليدمر الكفار بالإيمان.
This is one of the best videos I've seen all year.
So fucking good.
This group is a real threat to the West because it's able to recruit fighters, train them, send them out, and then redeploy them back west.
The extremist group is also making headlines for its successful recruitment of Western volunteers.
If you want to see something change and you want to do something, then do it and not let other people follow you. Don't just moralize people. This is what Sargon is doing. Instead of just bitching about it, he actually wants to make a difference.
Oh, look at Jabba!
We're headed back into this fight one way or another. I would rather it be done forward-facing and offensive, having a plan of attack.
By the way, I'm going to download this just in case they take it down.
أنا أنيس محمد غياث إسماعيل أنتمي لجيش سوريا الجديد ولي تواصل مع خزعة السرحان المسؤول عن التنسيق بين الخلايا في مدينة فقمت أنا بتزويد خزعل بهذه المعلومات من مدينة البوكمان.
No! Sargon, no!
محمد عبد القهار اللطيف أنتمي لجيش سوريا الجديد. بالنسبة للتحالف اكتشف أنه الجيش السوري الجديد ما عنده قدرة على القتال، ما عنده يعني ما يقدر يسيطر على مناطق، قام يستخدمهم بس استخباراتيا، يعني ما عرف أنهم بالقتال ما يقدر يسيطرون على أي شيء.
How is this on YouTube right now?
It is. It's up on YouTube.
It is. Zentrack says this guy needs some ninja guineas, no doubt.
أنا عبد الله عبد الحي الدبس أنتمي إلى جيش سوريا الجديد. سوريا الجديد المتواجدة داخل مدينة البوكمان هي تزويد غرفة عمليات التحالف الدولي لإعطاء معلومات وإحداثيات من داخل مدينة البوكمان. طلب مني تحديد مواقع المضادات المتواجدة في مدينة البوكمان لتحاول منع قصف طيران التحالف على المدينة.
The fuck? Sargon, don't do it! Sargon, no! No! They killed him! Oh, God.
Sargon.
Sargon killed Ice Poseidon! You bastard!
وكتيم صوت جميل صدى صليل الصوارم نشيد الأباء ودرب القتال طريق الحياة بين اقتحام يبيد الطغاة وكتيم صوت جميل صدى
Smug chuckling.
That was incredible. Here's the link to the video. Please go download it soon. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to download it live on air. Just in case. Just in case we need this. I'll have to save this for later. Just in case. Because how does that only have 312 views, by the way? That should have 300,000 views.
Oh, yeah. I think it's recent. Yeah, it's only from a couple days ago.
Wow. You know, I'd seen it linked to me in DMs or somewhere, and I just didn't have a chance to watch it. But I knew it was good, and when I saw Zidane posted, he's like, here's something to play tonight. I'd already heard about it, but I hadn't seen it. Yeah, that's fucking excellent.
So they're doing another one. The person who made this on someone else. Yeah, on someone else. And they asked me to ask you if you want to do some lines for them.
Sure, 1,000%. I'm in for that.
All right, there you go.
Not even a question. I will do whatever you need me to do for anything you're doing, because that was one of the best videos, maybe not even just this year, that I've ever seen. Like, that was fucking excellent. Yes, whatever you want. Email me, theralph@theralphreport.com. That'd probably be the best way for me to get it. By the way, there are some emails that I haven't answered. I'm going to go through and answer them all. I got so far behind. But yes, I'll do whatever. Whatever. Lines for the video or actual lines. I'll do whatever. Whatever you need, I'll do it. All right, let's take some calls. Let me look here. STDs, you're on the air live on the Killstream.
Oh, fuck. That was really loud. Sorry, I have you guys talked about the Florida thing yet? I've been taking an MRI tonight, so I don't know.
Not really, no. But go ahead, real quick. No, we just been laughing at Sargon mostly and watched the PewDiePie segment on us. That's it.
So I don't know if you know this, but I mean, I live down in South Florida, pretty close to Broward. But
I did not.
The lady that's in charge of this, the lady that's in charge of this counting, was the same bitch that in 2016 was found guilty of like destroying a bunch of ballots like 10 months early for the congressional race here.
No, I did not know that.
Like, yeah, Broward County has like a pretty big history of doing this shit. Sending ballots to people that like have moved, not removing felons, or I guess that doesn't matter anymore, but not removing felons, or
by the way, your mic's fucking up a little bit. Your mic's a little, yeah, it's fucking up a little bit,
Is that better?
A little bit, but anyway, just go ahead, give your take. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I know that this. I can hear shit, so I'll make it quick. I know that this isn't the first time. I'm sure they're gonna settle this with some lawsuits and shit like that. That's most likely how this is gonna end.
100%.
That's really all there is to say about it.
But thank you for bringing it up. We will get back to more like actual news. Tomorrow's the weekender, so we'll go through some of the news we missed during the week, like we always do. And election stuff is going to be on the top of that list, sir.
Yeah. All right, boys. Have a nice night.
Thank you very much. What is this?
Take care, man.
Monday Matt and American Nightmare? They did another one?
Oh no.
I mean, I think you know what we're about to do, right? Like, is it even a question? Let me read a couple. Let's see. The Great Terror says, I don't always agree with you guys, but no one deserves to be deplatformed. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Sargon, the soy boy. He can report this dick. Deep Fried Lettuce says, Ralph, I like you, but I got to disavow the kid thing. That's okay. I don't know. I fucked that up. Nitzoid Key 1. Andy gave the most emotional, inspirational call to arms pre-battle speech tonight when he said, we all need to just say it. We must stop asking permission and just say it. Kid A2000 says, I hope your mom pulls through, unlike Sargon's baby. Am I right? Thank you, sir. Dog Hand says approximately 17 million babies were murdered inside his wife's vagina. She's the Mangala of babies, and Sargon is the true Führer. Odd Census says Anita has always been bae. Robert Mitten says, I really like this new service. Stream me is fucking nigger. Zero Depressive says, hi, my name is Zero, and I would smash cinema. Berserko says, I've been skinning a lot of alligators in RDR2. Sorry, Gator. If I see one in a headset, I'll leave it alone or bring it a suffragette. Guantanamo Bay says, the Sargon vid, oh my god, my fucking ribs. Janky Turkey says, guys, read Governor Rick Scott's official statement on what is happening in Florida. This is the most blatant election meddling in any state election. I will look that up. Maybe we will get to that. But before we do you have this pulled up? Are both of you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay, I know you had to step away for a sec. Do you guys got this video pulled up?
Yes, the Monday.
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hit it right now.
When the day comes, we will not ask whether you swung to the right or whether you swung to the left. We will simply swing you by the neck. This is war.
For all the warnings about and the money spent to prevent terrorism, law enforcement authorities say facts show the greater and more likely threat in this country comes from people like the suspect in this case, people known as lone wolves. America has been plagued for decades by acts of violence attributed to lone wolves.
Is there a doctor in the house?
The assassinations of the 1960s made household names of the men responsible, and the number of men, mostly young, who have sought similar notoriety has only seemed to have increased every year since then.
I think we call them lone wolves because it's like they can't work in the pack. In other words, they can't work in society.
Are there a lot of these lone wolves in this country?
I believe there are thousands of people.
The common theme is not ideology or politics or religion, according to forensic psychiatrist Dr. Michael Weldner of New York University.
The mass shooter will always justify in some righteous or ideological way.
I have been in a not the best place mentally. And...
Now, wait a minute, Matt! No! Matt, no!
But at the end of the day, what drives that person is a sense that they had high expectations for themselves.
Because let's face it, there's a lot of people out there that'd rather see you fail than see you succeed. And that's not something that either of us here agree with, believe with, or want to see happen.
When you use YouTube, you join a community. That's why we have community guidelines. They help us keep YouTube fun and safe for everyone. When people feel content violates our community guidelines, they can report it to YouTube. We call this flagging.
They recognize that they never will amount to everything they dreamed of.
I'm more of ashamed of the fact that, like, I moved to Los Angeles to pursue my career, pursue my dream, which was to be a writer in Hollywood, and fucking failed.
And they choose something that the public has given so much attention to and make a decision at some point, I can be larger than life.
I'm going to sing because I clearly am a whore.
No, don't.
Hiya, Bobby.
Oh, God.
Wanna go for
I remember
yeah.
this. I remember this.
Jump in.
Oh,
I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh.
In a
Enjoy
Barbie
it, everyone.
world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere. Imagination is your creation.
And make a decision to destroy the society around them.
Candid allows for that kind of freedom. And in this day and age, we absolutely positively need that kind of anonymity on the internet. Look at Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. All of these social media sites that were designed to foster freedom of expression, freedom of ideas, and to build a better community have slowly been restricting the flow of information and crafting and controlling a set narrative. Well, Candid...
All right, hold on a sec. We'll pause it. We'll pause it for a sec because it did go F. Actually, it went F for me this time, too. Hold on. Let me see. We're back. I paused it this time.
Lagged.
Yeah, I paused it this time. I didn't want anybody to miss anything. So we're back. I just wanted to keep going here.
Where are we at?
I am at 313.
Perfect.
All right. Let's continue at 313.
basically kicks that to the curb and allows you to just be you.
Oh, no.
I clearly am a whore.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
No.
I'm a Barbie girl. Enjoy it. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, party, let's go party. Come on, party, let's go party. Come on, party, let's go party.
This is fucking.
Come on, party, let's go party.
The lone wolf shooters almost always leave behind
No,
signals, or
Joe!
now on the internet, video statements.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to win. Because now I'm more determined than ever. And one thing about me is when I get determined on something, I don't f***ing stop. Because I know what I'm doing. I know how to do it. And I'm f***ing good at it. So I guess it really boils down to this. If you really feel like you want to get me, take your best fucking shot.
Explosive device strapped to a child's head and some razor blades. Shoot children in the head.
He methodically went room to room, and people described him as basically not changing expression, looking at people, because he's not shooting human beings. He's shooting things that have caused him pain and anger.
I don't believe in the silencing of voices. I really believe that you should, like Milo Yiannopoulos says, let them have a platform to speak, but taking away people's right to speak regardless is not going to solve any problems.
Law enforcement professionals and psychiatrists say another classic lone wolf trait involves sexual dysfunction.
So this video is about how I was kicked out of church at the age of 15 for being a sexual degenerate. Let me take you back to the mid-90s. Living in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, going to church. You know, very much into God, into the whole idea of salvation, redemption, yada, yada, yada. And there was a girl there. Her name was Sonia. She worked in the nursery or the daycare of the church. I had gone back there with her after Sunday school, and I'd put a knife to her throat. And I told her that if she didn't want to fill her belly with my seed, I was going to slice her throat.
Now in Washington, the great fear among law enforcement is of copycat lone wolves.
What can we really do? If you're talking about thousands upon thousands of people out there, it's a scary thought.
In this country, these lone wolves do pose a danger as great as the organized terrorists.
I think there maybe even more so, just because they're here, they're in our communities.
The perpetrators of mass shooting should be remembered as rejects, losers, perverts, because then they won't be copied. That is a key message, not just for the press, but it's a message for teachers, it's a message for neighborhoods, and it's how we as a society can eliminate something that's distinctively American.
Dr. Weldner says that is a message not just for the news media, but for teachers and parents and neighborhood leaders as a way to eliminate something he sadly calls distinctly American.
Distinctly.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and flag your videos.
I'm going to tell you about the word Now, these people are lazy, black, ignorant people who don't like to have jobs and usually tries to the system. Most of them live in the hood and are dead, but for the ones that are alive, they like to get out there and rape the women. Now, we don't want them raping no white women, do we?
So right now, I'm out and about playing Pokemon Go. As you can see, it has led me to a cemetery.
Now wait a minute, Matt! No! Matt, no!
By the way, is that the video playing that, or is that you, Gator, on the soundboard?
That was me on the soundboard.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and download that one too because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much longer these are for the world. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer his account's gonna last. They might call it the Wall Street Journal.
Yes. Heartworm Media, or is that Heartworm? I'm not sure, but I will link.
Heartworm.
Yes. There's the channel. What a fucking epic video series that is. Okay. All right. What else do we have? There was something I wanted to bring up. I do like how this is from earlier in the show, but I do like how Sargon completely sidestepped the Bronx blogger thing. Like he just completely sidestepped that altogether.
Well, he tried to sidestep a lot. He was like, "What about the SJWs?" Trying to deflect. I mean, that's his main thing.
SJWs. Oh,
I think the Kraut thing really had him flustered because I don't think he expected me to ask that fucking question.
Well, he was about to leave the stream altogether.
Well, Sargon does this thing where whenever you talk about, like, it's so funny to hear him repeat the same exact talking points that Tonka have said in the past and Crowd has said in the past and all the people trying to defend Crowd has said in the past. It's literally line by line the exact same argument, almost like they workshopped it, right? Maybe like in a hangout call with V and Kraut and all of these people.
Discord call, perhaps.
Yeah. And I point blank asked him, I said, all right, about the things that Kraut has done before and after, did you know, Sargon? Did you approve of what Kraut was doing? Did you know about his second Discord that me and a few others got into and exposed to the world? And he got really flustered, and instead of answering yes or no, he just went, oh, well, I disavow everything that Crowd has done. I'm like, that's not a yes or no, Sargon. You knew.
He 100%
You absolutely knew.
He
absolutely knew. That was his mundane Matt flagging moment right fucking there. He admitted that he knew what Kraut was doing. He knew that Kraut is associating with David Shitrat. He can try to downplay it all he wants, but he knows about all of their gay ops. He knows what they're doing, and he doesn't want to be associated with it because he knows what it would do. He knows that when people figure out that he's a rat snake bastard that's fucking with other people because he's upset that he got told by Richard Spencer that he's not as smart as he thinks he is. He knows when people know how much of a snake he is, that he'll collapse just like Matt did.
Yeah, and there's two other points in the stream that he said. The first thing is that Twitter account, he instinctively said it was shit rat. I think that was a slip of the tongue, and he tried to play it off as a joke, but it came out that I think he knows who it is, actually, the one that was trying to flag Andy. And the second thing is him talking to people about Jim's docs and saying, oh, well, I don't think this one is real because I've been talking to people. It's weird that he would say that. You know what I mean? It's just not something that you would just blurt out. I think he has been talking to people and really trying to get Jim. For whatever reason, he's got like this fatwa on him.
By the way, I see a couple of people wanting me to snipe Matt. I'm not going to do that. The last time I did that, we lost like 400 or 500 viewers. I'm just not. I am not in the mood for that. It's just not going to happen. Millwood says, I always manage to tune in at the best parts of your streams. Take my fucking shekels. I will take those. Thank you very much. Old Anger Normie says, props to Gator for effective offense tonight. Let's see. There's some more that I missed, but I'll make sure I hit them all up. Also, I read like the first 30 or 40 subscribers the other night, and I have quite a few more to read as well. I'm going to do that at the end of the show, though. I'm going to go through and read them all out. I do appreciate the subscriber option and all of you for subscribing. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's take a call. Who's been in here for a while? I think Paragon's been in here for a while. Paragon, you're on the air live on the Killstream. Uh-oh. Paragon, are you there with us?
Are you there, buddy?
Paragon, come to us. Follow the light. All right, it didn't work. We'll try them again in a minute, but before we do, there is a story. Oh, shit. I just copied instead of pasted. Don't you hate that?
R.I.P. R.I.P. You done goofed.
Don't you hate that when you copy instead of paste? Not twice, though. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, U.S. Supreme Court judge, fractures ribs and fall. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has fractured 3 ribs in a fall on Wednesday. The court says the fall happened in her office at the Supreme Court in Washington. Miss Ginsburg, 85 years of age, went home but was in discomfort and went to George Washington University Hospital on Thursday morning. A statement said tests showed that she had fractured 3 ribs on her left side, and she has been admitted for observation and treatment. It meant that Miss Ginsburg, the most senior justice on the court's liberal wing, was not present for Thursday's investiture of Brett Kavanaugh, whose appointment led to protests following allegations of sexual misconduct. The appointment, confirmed last month by the Senate, restores the 9-member blah, 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 blah. Let's see. On Twitter, many were quick to offer the liberal justice assistance in the form of extra ribs and human shields to ensure she made it through the Trump presidency. Clay Aiken, noted homosexual, says, "Okay, listen up. I'm going to start a national sign-up sheet for people to volunteer to literally physically carry Ruth Bader Ginsburg around everywhere she wants to go and cut her food for her and become human shields for her for the next 2.5 years. Who's in?" Alyssa Milano says, "Ruth Bader Ginsburg can have my ribs and my kidneys and a lung and anything else she needs. She can even have my husband on Thursdays." That's disgusting.
Completely degenerate.
Dude, I'll have to scroll down my timeline. A friend of mine, Deuce, actually, I guess, I don't even use Facebook really anymore. Every once in a while, I might post something over there. Maybe I should use it more to promote the show, but I don't know. I just don't really like it. Let me see if I can find it. God, how many links? How many times did I fucking tweet today? Jesus Christ. I guess after the PewDiePie thing, I went a little wild with the tweets. Okay, here we go. I'll pull this up. This is from a Facebook. I'm not sure which Facebook thread, but let me pull it up right here. Ribs out for Ruth. Was that an actual hashtag? Here's some.
Was it really?
Oh, I think it might have been. No, it was just him. Okay. We should have got that trending. No, here, take a few of my ribs. Need any organs? Anything. Just stay healthy and well for at least another couple of years. Bubble wrap, quick. Wrapper and bubble wrap. Get well soon, RBG. My friend, we need you more than ever. I'm cracking up, but you're so right. I'll give her a few of mine if she needs it. Does she need 3 ribs? She can have mine. Just take whatever you need from me to keep her safe. She can have my ribs. In fact, I've changed my donor status to anything RBG needs, even if I'm not dead. I guess the moral of this story is people are really afraid that she's not going to make it through the Trump presidency. Zidane's already said she's not going to. He's on record.
She's not. And she broke these ribs in her office. Apparently she fell.
Yeah.
And she's old. She's what, 85 to 88?
She's 85 years of age.
Yeah. So I don't think she's going to survive. Actually, I think she's going to retire before she gets peacefully sunsetted by God. This rib injury is going to last, months? Especially an older person, it takes forever for it to heal. And so if she's out of commission, even if she's out of commission from the courts, Supreme Court isn't active all year long. If she's gone for, let's say, 4 or 5 months while they're in session.
There was this woman.
85. Aren't you happy
Wait,
about
hold on a sec. By the way, it's playing a video that I didn't mean to play yet. But I agree. I guess since I got ahead of myself, let's go ahead and play that video. That was the Jim Goad thing where he got kicked off of... sorry that you heard it out of context there. When he got kicked off JF's stream, I'd said I was going to play that. I guess it was last night. I'm going to go ahead and play it now. I know it's complete non sequitur segue there, but whatever. Here we go.
There was this woman. Can you do imitations? Can I do an imitation?
You cannot do... Jim... You cannot do any comment on race. Jesus Christ, Jim.
This was a woman.
Tell me your opinion on these freaking counts without telling me what are their race. You see 96, 85. Aren't you happy about this?
Let's see. That's good, but I'm not sure where we are with that. Because once you get west, it's going to be all blue. But let's see. Okay, this woman looked like Janice Ian, Andrea Dworkin, Carole King. Can you get maybe... She had a big nose. Can I say that? Okay, so she was saying that if they don't win, they're going to go to Washington with not tiki torches, with torches and pitchforks and just take over Washington. She said
All right, I'm kicking this guy because this guy comes on my channel to make statements to put me in trouble. So fuck Jim Goad. This was the last words I ever hear from Jim Goad. Fuck him. Fuck him.
There was...
Wow.
You can't say big nose on Twitter?
I guess that was on
YouTube.
YouTube, but wow, that was a little harsh there, wasn't it? By the way, I see Worski. Let me go ahead and mod him in the chat. That was damn. Not only did he eject him in the call, he said, fuck him, never going to listen to him again. That was a little much, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he abided by his rules, right? He can't say race. So he says, okay, she has a big nose. Okay. That's a physical attribute. It's not what people get from it is what people get from it, right? He's not saying.
I mean, that was pretty
loud.
mild. There's no way that would get his channel in trouble.
No.
I mean, he's getting a little paranoid, right? Is that what it is? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can say that. That much you can say.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. That was over the line for JF to kick him on that. That was. I mean, I understand. You know. After we got the axe, maybe people are a little more paranoid. But wow, that wasn't even. I don't know. There's really nothing there. I mean, he said big nose, and
if he was going, saying other things which would get you kicked off YouTube, I can understand. Yeah, okay, I can understand. Especially now, he's been on. His face is plastered on the Wall Street Journal, so I can understand that. However, saying big nose is probably not going to get you in trouble at all.
Yeah, well, just look at what Worski said today on his show. For instance.
True, yeah.
But I mean, I can understand being a little, prickly, but that was over the line. Andy Worski in the super chat. Thank you, sir. Got you modded finally. He says, great home for the Killstream and Warpath. I signed that 10,000%. Blizzerko. No, I'm probably fucking that up, but he says, Ralph, wanted to ask if you saw the news story about the 69-year-old who identifies as 49 so he can go back to work and pick up chicks. Welcome to the new frontier of trans ageism. I have not seen that, actually.
Is that the one in the UK, I think?
Yeah, I don't even know what that's all about, but Robert Mitten says 2024 Texas is going blue. Move northwest. I think if you're white, there is no other option. We're fucked, yet we may be able to live on a piece of land in the area. The Spy Guy says if they are willing to add more features, how about being able to rewind a live video? I got here late and want to go back, but I have to wait until you're done. Yeah, that's another one. I'll add that to the thing. That's why I want to start the forum thread as well, so we can have like a list. Now, some of these might take longer to implement than others, but yeah, I agree. The option to rewind streams would be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, Andy. I see Andy in chat says, when did JF turn into that? I don't know. That was the little. There's no other way to say it. That was ridiculous. I don't have anything against JF, by the way, but wow, that was too much. He wasn't saying the N-word or anything. Yeah, go ahead.
Could it possibly be that he was trying to do the let me like super ultra hyper disavow this guy to try to please the YouTube overlords? That I just
maybe
I couldn't personally do that because it just I don't know, it seems wrong to me. But
well,
if it keeps this channel on YouTube, more power to him.
I said this many times while we were on the show. Like, we could have stopped doing certain things and maybe tone down our show a lot, but it wouldn't be the same show. So I didn't really want to do that because you can either lose a lot of your viewers because they're no longer there because our channel's no longer there like we did, or you can completely cuck your show and lose them that way as well. So I'm just not interested in that. There's no reason for that. I mean, I personally, I don't want to do that. I'd rather go out in a ball of flames, which is what happened, but I just don't, I can't get down like that. Bloody Deagle in the chat says he had Spencer and David Duke calling out the Jew after Jim Goad. He's a cuck and a retard. Well, I don't know. Maybe there was some issue with Jim Goad that they had between each other already, because that just seemed a little like out of nowhere there. Somebody's been trying to get me to play. Apparently, Richard Spencer and Ron Dawson had a thing. Is that?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was the night of the election on Heel Turn. Apparently, Richard Spencer and Ryan Dawson were guests, and apparently they went at it for a little while.
All right, so it's like 15 minutes. I don't know if I want to play the whole clip. Should I play it all? I don't know.
We could play a good chunk of it.
Where should I start? You've seen it, right?
I haven't. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
All right. Well, how about this? I'll start just arbitrarily. Well, fuck it. We'll start at the beginning. How about that? You guys got it pulled up?
No.
Do you have the link though?
No.
It's in the chat.
All right, here we go. I'll post it back. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, it was a little bit up there. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it right now.
All of those Republicans are going to lose in this ultimate fight for race and civilization. So if someone is going to lose, there's really no point in investing anything in them. They are dying, and it is best to step on their neck and end it sooner, as opposed to dragging out a utterly meaningless life. And I think ultimately that is what conservatism is. Conservatism has been a long-term electoral strategy that has failed. And, we're seeing the kind of end of it. But it's not the future. It is absolutely the past. Trump seemed to be a chaos candidate, as Jeb called him. He seemed to be pushing in some new direction for something totally new. And if he returns to that spirit of 2016, I will be the first one to support him. I am not like some, nitpicking naysayer. I will 100% support it, but I don't see it. And therefore, I do think there ultimately needs to be a real independent identitarian movement. And everyone is going to call us impractical because in a way it will shrink us. Because right now, we, among the alt-right, we like to imagine that we're winning because we're kind of part of the Trump movement. So it's like, we're not actually losing, we're actually winning because we're part of this. So, separating ourselves, becoming independent is going to be really painful because it's going to feel like losing. And we might very well put up candidates that get 1% or nothing. It's like the Libertarian Party. I mean, yeah, it's going to be really hard. But I really don't see any way out of it. I actually think Eric Stryker and I were talking about this. He said this, and I totally agree, and I'll should give him credit. Taking over the Republican apparatus, which has a yearly annual budget, if you add it all up, of 100 million at the very least. If you add up staffers, think tanks, grassroots organizations, websites, just the whole foundations, the whole kit and caboodle. It is $100 million organization that has billions of dollars in its collective endowment. You don't just walk in and take it over. You don't just go intern for conservatism and then you 6 months later you're CEO. It does not work like that. So the kind of effort that it would take to take over the GOP might actually be equal, even potentially more effort and money than creating our own independent institution.
All right, Rich, I'm going to interrupt you briefly there to make another announcement.
Okay.
The Heel Turn Election Desk is now calling the Tennessee Senate race for Marsha Blackburn. This is another one that they were saying was going to be.
All right, by the way, I'm gonna skip ahead because this video is kind of long. I'm gonna skip to 7 minutes, so go ahead and pull it there. Right on the dot. All right, let's see. By the way, I muted this guy who kept spamming the same message, and not even just play this video. It was like taking up 20 lines in the chat, and I muted him. I will unmute him in 10 or 15 minutes. But you're getting a little ridiculous there, and I actually like the video. It's an old Sam Hound video. I like it, but when it gets to that level, I'll have to mute you for 10, 15 minutes. But all right, 7 minutes. Let's continue.
Oh, snap! He got you.
All right. You told me to behave.
Get some tax cuts up here.
All right. Well,
I want people like you out of the alt-right. Absolutely. You do not.
I'm not in the alt-right.
Good. And why are you on this podcast? Why are you even talking about it? Go on Fox News.
You can find about geopolitics. That's why I'm on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you're. I don't know who the hell you are, but
you don't.
Yeah, you're really brilliant. Go on Fox.
Hey, I don't go to Charlottesville and hijack a event about Robert E. Lee and make it about myself and get a bunch of people arrested.
Oh, that's what I did. Yes.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of people.
You're the pariah. You took a legitimate. You have a well. It's not. I mean, it's not his fault that there's Antifa and all that.
He called you a moron.
What?
Yeah, he's LARPing.
I'm LARPing. What does that even mean?
That word
people keep saying go back. I don't how far do you want me to go back? What the fuck? I'll go to I don't know what this even is this. Do you even know where to go back? That's just God, chat.
It
Okay,
sounds
go
like it
back
got
to
good
where?
right there.
Okay, go back to where? Okay, tell me where to go back. If you're telling me to go back, I'm just trying to get through the video. Okay, well, tell me where to go back. I'm looking at the chat. Go to 4 minutes. Okay, I'll go to 4 minutes. Just say go back. No, with no direction whatsoever. 420. Okay, well, I've not heard the video, so it's like, well, go back. Okay, well, if you'll tell me where to go back, that's cool. I don't have a problem with it. All right. I'll go to 420 just for the
The
lulz.
establishment.
By the way,
that sounds good.
By the way, I'm at 422 because I accidentally pressed play. So just go there, and then we'll play that.
All right.
All right, let's do it right now.
Everything we had before is just placating to the Israeli lobby. And, Trump does grab his ankles for Israel in the Middle East. That policy is probably not going to change, but with limits. He refused to put boots on the ground in Syria. He did the little cruise missile lobbying or whatever, but that was okay. I've explained that 100 times. He took 10 targets with subsonic cruise missiles, announced where they were coming, told the Russians what was the deal. That was to get the media off his back for Russiagate more than anything else. But peace with North Korea, especially where I live, that is a big deal. And if you can renegotiate NAFTA, you won't have so many Mexicans come across the border. And he did send troops to the border, and he announced it, and they've all attacked him and said, oh, you're calling him rapist and blah, blah, blah. They've been a sustained Zog campaign against Trump, and he's doing it anyway. So he doesn't control everything, and that's why he needed more like-minded people in there. But I think that's much more realistic than starting over and doing 1% candidates on the issue of race war now or whatever. I think that's just laughable.
That's not what I said. You're associating me with stuff that I would never support. But also, I mean, renegotiating NAFTA. I mean, NAFTA 2.0 is like
I'd get rid of it is what
minor update. The trade imbalances, by the way, have ballooned under Trump. So I think you can forgive me for questioning whether he's rejiggered the global trade geopolitical order or something like that. But I would ask you, what would happen if all illegal immigration, all of it, were stopped tomorrow morning? The caravan, all illegals are sent home. What would happen? What would happen that's different? What would happen?
Well, a lot actually, but
the U.S. would save an enormous amount of money. You'd get rid of black market trade. There'd be more
Save an
jobs.
enormous amount of money. That's probably what motivates you. It would be totally irrelevant to the demographic trajectory of the United States.
Let me pause it at 622 and say a lot of what Spencer's saying is true. But I mean, just that line right there. What would happen if we got rid of all those people? No, I mean, a lot would happen. I mean, but as far as I do feel like sometimes people do honestly cheer Trump, and I've heard that accusation, put this way too. But no, we call him out when he's wrong. And the left is so cancerous that a lot of times you can't help, like, what are you going to say? I mean, you have to kind of you kind of have to go for Trump. You know what I mean? Like, there's really nothing else out there. Does that mean he hasn't cooked on Israel? He hasn't done a lot of other things that I don't like wasted all that time on Obamacare and kind of wasted the political capital that he could have used. And it's not just him, it's the Republican Congress. They could have, went hard on immigration. The very first thing that should have been their first big box initiative. Immigration. Push that shit through no matter what it takes. I don't care what it takes. Shut down the government for 6 fucking months if that's what it takes to make them fucking push it through. And a lot of the Democrat voters are dependent on the government dole. After a month or two, they would have folded. The Democrat politicians would have folded. Like, there's just no other way around that. But anyway, I could rant about that myself. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead. I can't. Should we watch the whole video? I don't know if I want to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna skip ahead to 11 minutes. We'll watch the last few minutes of it. Are you guys there?
Yes.
All right, let's do it right now.
Yeah, we did it. I had something that I really wanted to contribute to it after what Spencer had said, which was a quote, and it's one of the things that's really moved me from Mein Kampf that I think applies to the situation. And that is, one may safely say that the strength of a movement and its right to existence can be developed only as long as it remains true to the principle that struggle is a necessary condition of its progress, and its maximum strength will be reached only as soon as complete victory has been won. Therefore, a movement must not strive to obtain successes that will be only immediate and transitory. And I think that really speaks to a lot of the arguments you were making earlier about how, we can, if we compromise ourselves and we go with these Republicans, they can maybe build a wall, or maybe they can win on this or that other policy. But we're not in a position where we can, any one of these victories, which are both improbable anyway, would save us, would achieve our ends, for the reasons that Spencer has spoken about. That even if we did stop immigration completely, the demographic future would change, and the demographic future is everything. It will determine absolutely everything.
Well, speaking of determining a few things, this is an election stream.
Chat says I skipped a good part. I'm not really seeing a lot of good parts, to be honest with you. It's kind of boring. I'm just gonna put that out there. It's pretty fucking boring. I'm not even gonna watch the rest of it. So, thank you, chat. If you're mad I skipped it, how about this? I'll put the link in the fucking chat, and you can go watch it, because I'm like literally getting bored to tears trying to watch through it. So I'm just not going to. There you go. If you want to go watch it, please do. All right. Let's I don't know. I tried to watch it. I just wasn't I'm not up for it. It's just it really wasn't that it didn't do it for me. I'm just going to be honest, but there's the link if you want to go watch it. Caller Showed, you're on the air live on the Killstream. Are you there, sir?
Oh.
Yes, you're on the air
sorry,
right now.
the stream.
Yes.
So I missed part of the stream. You'll have to catch me up on some of the topics.
Well, Sargon came on, Metokur was on versus Sargon, Keemstar popped on, Worski popped on, a lot of stuff.
I caught the Sargon part. He, I don't know everything, but I think he's definitely, had his tentacles around, he has whatever influence he has on, these people. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's
I don't know either. Wow.
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, well, I don't know either, but thank you for calling in. You got anything else real quick?
Well, I came back during the Spencer thing. It was pretty boring.
Yeah, look, and it's not a burn on any of those people. Like I just wasn't. I don't know. It's just the videos. I'm just kind of dragging at it. And somebody said there's a Chris Worski response video. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh God, what is this? Is this actually? Oh, this can't be. I don't know if I play that. Okay. All right. Thank you. So you got anything else real quick?
Nah. I missed too much to contribute.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
You should have said, I don't know.
All right. Levi Colt says, I'm so entertained. Well, you've obviously already seen the Spencer Dawson video anyway. So if you've seen it, why are you complaining? I don't really understand. But anyway, I don't care either. All right, here goes the video. Dear Andy, let me play. Let me put it right here. I don't think this. Well, we'll see. Let's just play it. Let's play it right now.
I just robbed beer, Worski. Just robbed beer, Worski. Just rub it. Ah, Twitter decided to notify me. Oh, shucks, good news. I'm just gonna check it out.
Oh, wow.
Right. I robbed Randy. I took all his dollars and change. I said, Randy, oh dear Randy, you lost my glasses. I wrapped his finances in frames. Randy did not say do not steal his shit, so I took his money before he realized it. Why won't he let me keep all his money? Randy, why he so angry? That poor return me.
I can hear Nora in the back dying.
Why, Randy? Raro might have Bradshaw to take it over.
Randy! Watermelons!
not matching welfare.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else is the
Good evening.
The special Chris Worsey response
But
video.
before
here.
my rest hit, I take you back to the crash. Pray on. Turn your head around. Turn your head around. Lay on the ground. You've been robbed.
You've been robbed.
Wake up. Wake up. Open the door. Open the door. Ray on the floor. You've been robbed. Oh, he ain't coming back. Oh, no.
What?
Look, Randy, I took your money, sure. But what's the big deal? You make more, you fine. I got big bills to pay. I own house now. You got roommate, you fine. Yeah, I crushed your LLC. That wrong time ago. We should all just move along. You don't have to get the raw involved.
I'd get the raw involved. Maybe it's just me. That to me, that was more entertaining. I don't know. I respect disagreement. I know some people want me to play through the whole last video, but
That is an official response.
yes.
Damn, Chris! I didn't know Chris had it in him. Man, that's pretty fucking ballsy.
I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. Also, it's like 150 degrees in my room. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with this place? My God.
It's that fucking computer because I had the same exact problem.
It's the computer. Maybe that's also caught. They're like, wow, Ralph's really getting short here this last 15 minutes. Yeah, it's his sweat is pouring down my fucking face. It's hot as fucking here. It's
skeet, motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's cold outside, even though it's not cold enough to like keep the heat on all the time. It's a little too cold to keep the fucking air conditioner going, and it's fucking hot in here. I realize it's not, the end of the world. A lot of people have it rougher, but Jesus, it's fucking hot in here. Like what? I do get a little prickly when the heat goes up. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are like, wow, Ralph's really like, what's his problem? He's getting angry about this video. No, what's his deal? It's a fucking 137 degrees in my room. That's the deal. All right. Okay. I apologize if anyone thought I was getting short there. There's nothing.
Don't be short, orrery.
Nothing against you. Somebody said open a window. That's actually a very good suggestion. I'm going to have to get up and step away from the microphone. Next time. This won't happen again. Next time I'll 100% have that fucking window open. What? Somebody wants an Anita poll? Okay, why not? Why not at this point?
There's a new job here.
Yeah, that's... let's see. Yes. No. We'll put it on 5 minutes. Oh, shit. There you go. Is Anita Bay? Waste of a poll. Is it that much of a
It's
foregone?
actually close.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Ruh-roh.
This is a close one, actually. We'll see. Lord of Kira says Ethan needs more dopamine. Ethan needs more air conditioning. That's what Ethan needs. All right, let's see.
Those guys not been by yet to fix your fucking AC.
No, it actually works. It's just off because it was, it was cold earlier. And then my door's been closed. Yeah, that's the problem. All right, Dwarf Star, you're on the air live on the Killstream.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, you're. Yeah, I can't hear you. All right, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, his mic was messing up for some reason.
The callers, man. All right, Fraudulent Flintstone, you're on the air on the Killstream.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
Let me just mute the stream. So I have a take getting back to the whole you guys getting banned off YouTube. when Sargon was saying, they would have found out about this by themselves, you being popular and all. Well, I have one theory about YouTube, because you guys used to not be on the trending page, right?
That's true. We were kept off the trending page for about 2 or 3 months, and then they added us back maybe late August or somewhere around there, and then we were on the trending page all the time, literally every night, until they deleted the channels.
Exactly. So why would they put you on the trending page? Like it makes sense. It kind of would make sense that even YouTube was fine with your show before the Wall Street Journal made their article.
Yeah, that was kind of, I mean, obviously we were kept off of the trending page and then we were put back on. So somebody had to have manually done that. I don't know. I really couldn't say. And I think Keem was here. I don't know if he realized that we had been put on, we were put back on the trending page. And then we were, we had been off for a while, and then we were put back on, and then until we deleted, we were trending every night. So, I think she was definitely tipped off to that story. That's not just something. Oh, I've been watching the Killstream for a minute. Watch. Let me check it out. Nah, it was somebody put her on that story, whether it was Sargon or Matt or whoever or Kraut or whoever. Somebody put her on that.
Yeah. So. And one other thing I wanted to say is about that guy who got banned for punching feminists in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, it got reinstated today as well. Yeah,
he got reinstated. The first his first video back was him punching a Chinaman in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, and then there was another one. He deported a Mexican. That was one of his new videos too, in Red Dead 2.
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, he gives no fucks.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'll sunset myself.
All right, he sunsetted himself. Randbot 2020, you're on the air on the Killstream.
How we doing?
We're doing good. We're here over on Streamy, new home. How you doing?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I got to say, I'm really impressed with the platform. I moseyed on over yesterday. Like Andy was on, and he said, "I'm going to do a poll," and then like a poll just immediately drops down from the browser. I was like, "Whoa, there's black magic."
The polling thing is something I've been having a lot of fun with too, and there's a lot of other stuff that I really haven't got to do yet. But yeah, there's some cool stuff.
Like
to do.
Putting shades on PewDiePie. That was
yeah. I agree. So you like it here then?
I don't mind it, but now you've moved on from DLive, I've now actually taken the seat as the naughtiest boy. On the,
I saw you doing some streaming over there. Yeah, I saw you doing some streaming.
I may have just cashed in over $100 for just screaming racial epithets while playing Moonman.
Yeah, they like I said, they actually did pay me out today as well, so I don't want to call them thieves. I do think they were pretty stupid to not.
That was the bit where I was like, "Oh shit! I forgot to verify my email. Now I'm going to have to wait for Sunday for my shekels to come through." Ralph just got paid. I've missed the window.
Yeah, they do pay you out. Depending on what they do these next couple weeks, I might still do a gaming stream or something over there every once in a while. But we'll see. A lot of the other people, they kind of, I won't say they did me dirty. I just think they were stupid with how they kind of treated us. But some other people, Miss Alicious and Wilfred and some others came over. Trumpet is over here as well. So I'm not going to completely rule out. I'm not going to completely rule out ever doing anything over there again. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm more than happy to be a reporter in the field over there, as it were. Interesting things are happening. Like I was just streaming today, and some blokes were being helpful, telling me what's up with the current toss. There's some sort of weird computer genius who was letting me know about how he's apparently like bit mining the entire site. I don't understand it. It had too many ones and zeros. He says it's either a scam or a long-term viable platform. Well, that's helpful.
Well,
it's like a light switch. It's either on or off.
It's either alive or it's dead. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah. But I got told a couple of interesting things. The new terms of service, which and seriously, I was wondering why I had some ridiculous amount of PMs. Like, why do I have 25 personal messages? they're all from the guy who owns it, because apparently he's changing the terms of service every 5 fucking minutes.
Yes.
But as it stands at the moment, they don't seem to give a shit if you stream copyrighted content. They don't care if you stream porn, as long as the entire stream is not about porn, which I found to be a very interesting thing. So it could be 95%
you also have to
porn.
you have to check the not safe for work tab too, I think, right?
I'm currently of the belief that I may be the only person on that site actively streaming who's in the naughty boy corner.
I see.
But I said we were trying to shake it off last night. I was like, stopping and restarting the stream and unticking the not safe for work button. I'm like, it just kept reapplying itself. I'm like, shit, they're on to me.
Yeah, somebody's watching you. Yeah, that takes you off the front page too when you hit the not safe for work. So
it's weird. It would take me off. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. So I'd still show up at the top on the mobile app, but not on the browser app.
Okay,
so I don't know what's going on with that, and they haven't actually made it not safe for work categories an accessible menu yet. Like you can't just like go, all right, where are all the naughty boys? Where's all the spicy?
Well, that's
hot
what they were
takes?
telling me they were going to do, is make like an R-rated section or something this next week. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm pretty happy here though, but I might still do an occasional game stream or something. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, to be fair, it's only been 4 days, since you found where a bunch of Chinese guys were busily hunched over a computer and just fucking exploded through the door with 6,000 of your friends.
That's true. That was kind of a rude introduction, wasn't it? We just take over the whole site in about 15 minutes. Yeah, that was a little. I could understand, the rudeness, of it, but. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, the fun bit's been interacting with some of the people who were there before you. They're not impressed. So they're pretty salty about it.
Yes, they are.
Oh, and somebody there was a titty streamer on there 24 hours ago, and somebody who I'm getting told is like there's Saudi princes doing the Saudi prince thing where they creep on women and throw a lot of money at them.
Yes,
I did see a titty streamer. Wheatfield's worthy too, blonde, blue eyes.
What's going on there, man? Oh, that was a car.
Look at how her stream went, and she had like 100,000 lino coin dropped by one guy.
Dude, there's some. Is that Kristen? Is that Kristen Dead 7 whatever or whatever the fuck that guy's name is?
That sounds about right. Yeah,
dude, that guy goes around. I saw him drop
Saudi Arabian princes.
Dude, I saw him drop so much money on Miss Alicious' stream one day. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That was the bird, yeah, Miss Alicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's actually over here now.
So
Yeah.
I just got her attention by entering her chat, and the first thing I typed was, "Is this the white Britney Venti?" And she responded.
She's good. She's on Twitter. She's on Stream Me now as well. So I think she might still do some stuff over there once in a while. But yeah. And yeah, I see some people posting.
I don't know. If Saudi Princess kept throwing money at me, I'd be streaming too. Let me just say that.
Oh yeah, I mean, she made a shit ton of money in that one stream. By the way, this is coming across. I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody linked me this. They're saying Ruth Bader Ginsburg to retire due to medical orders. They said within the next 3 days.
Yes.
I don't know if that's
thank
true.
You, God. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus.
That is rumored.
It's a goddamn Christmas miracle, and like we're just a whole month early.
Now look, that's rumored. I've not seen that put out by some of the quote unquote echoes,
Dude,
media
she's 1,000 years old, and she broke 3 ribs. She's fucked, dude. Like they're not gonna.
Well,
unless
that's
they're
what
gonna
I'm hearing.
Like prop her corpse up and try and like stick a couple of broomsticks up her fucking sleeves to like fool people into thinking she's still alive.
But yeah, I have not. That's what's being put around on Twitter. I don't know if that's true or not, but I guess we'll see. I kind of figured she'd stay in there till she died, unless a Democratic president got put in there. But that is what's going around on Twitter right now.
Looks like you got your wish, Ralph. She's going to stay in there till she dies.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I just figured I'd bring that up because some people were talking about it in chat. Somebody, Levi Colt, who was also mad that I didn't play the video. He was so mad. I apologize. I could have played it, man. It's so hot in here. That was the reason.
I was mildly annoyed too, Ralph. Very
Really?
Low IQ, high time preference.
Oh,
obviously.
yes,
Nah,
yes.
just kidding.
Okay. But he said, "Don't kill my boner, Ralph." I apologize. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying we've heard rumors before. I just want to make sure it's confirmed before I officially celebrate. So Levi said he was never never mad. All right, he was never mad. I'll correct the record.
So if you want to be on I'm just saying, like, you might want to, like, if you don't have one in your fridge already, you might want to purchase a bottle of champagne
Just
today,
in case.
you know,
All
lest you
right.
be caught out when the good news comes through.
I will, sir. All right, Rand. What else you got, man? You gonna do some stuff over here? You gonna still do some D-Lob stuff or what?
I'm going to be the canary in the coal mine. I'm gonna continue to be offensive on D-Live till they kick me out.
All right, good. Well, they say they're not gonna do that, so hopefully, be good. Look,
Well,
I mean,
we'll see. Playing Erica on loop and didn't get me kicked out.
well, I hope you will continue to call into the Killstream here on our new home at stream.me/The Ralph Retort.
I absolutely will. You're my second daddy. You're the one who groomed me after Jim.
Thank you. It might be. I think it's the other way around. I think you groomed us, but thank you, Rand. I appreciate it, sir.
I don't know. Look, after a while, all the getting passed around all the adults, it all becomes the same. You know, that's how they do.
Thank you, man. You have a good. If we don't talk to you tomorrow, man, you have a good week. And feel free to call in tomorrow, by the way. But if we don't, you have a good weekend.
Absolutely, buddy. Have a good one, guys.
You too, Rand.
You too, man. David Supernor says, "Does Stream Me have playbacks?" They do have playbacks, and this is the link for the archive section. And we also have the podcast site, and it's linked. So if you look, God damn it, I hit the wrong link. If you look in the sidebar, like we have the little thing below the stream where it has all the podcast sites linked. For some reason, I don't have the main fucking Zencast. Why did I not do that? I will change that. I will fix that after the stream. But here's the main podcast site that I actually pay $15 for a month, and you can download right off there. It's also on iTunes, Stitcher, Castbox, Overcast. It's all there. Coach Red Pill. By the way, Coach Red Pill. Coach Red Pill says, "Hey guys, just got in. Where can I see the replay of this stream? Please link. Appreciate it." This is where you can see the replay. This section right here. That's the podcast site. It'll also be up there. But I wanted to say, I saw you in chat last night, or I saw somebody screenshot. I didn't see it till after the show. Coach Red Pill said he's going to start doing shows here on Stream Me as well. And so I would definitely encourage that, and I'll definitely promote that. So good luck to you, sir. And matter of fact, not only will I promote it and welcome it, I will appear on there anytime you want. So just let me know. And I appreciate it. Zidane, are you doing the post show?
Yes, I am.
Well, you should go over to stream.me/Zidane because that's where the postmortem is going to be.
That is correct.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, where's the window? Okay, here it is. Gator, thank you, sir. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And go follow Gator, by the way, stream.me/Gator, right?
Yep, I'm going to actually try to do something tomorrow. Today, just everything just blew up and exploded. So I was like, oh boy, here comes like a 12 hours of show prep.
Oh my God, it really did. But yeah, go follow him as well. I'll talk to you gentlemen soon. Thank you very much.
Later.
All right, it's just me now. Let's see if is Coach still in the chat. Hopefully he heard all that. But anyway, there's the archive stuff. Let me make sure. So I have a little bookkeeping here. Robert Mitten says Rothschilds privately owns 56% of the Federal Reserve and takes 6% of the U.S. national interest rate into their holdings. Woke Center Left says, can someone DM me Tonka's address so I can hire a private investigator and see if the wheelchair is real or or if he's scamming the U.S. government for disability income? Some people are take this shit pretty serious. Man says he's gonna hire the PI. Apple Fritter says if it's not a bowl movement, it's a bowel movement. Epion, God, I fucked that up. Epion the Great says LMAO Dongas on stream.me2 still stuck on Rage After Storm. Rat Master says JF equals cuck, Ralpha equals alpha, rum greater than whiskey. I disavow the last part of that. Rum is definitely not greater than whiskey, but They said Pork Sandwich on Twitter talked about Ginsburg. Yeah, I don't know if the Ginsburg stuff is legit or not, but I hope that it is, and I just wanted to pass it along. So hopefully it does turn out. I'm just saying I don't know yet. I'm not disavowing it. I'm just saying let's just temper it. Dirty D disagrees. Says, what's the difference between Sargon's child and the retort? You can't abort the retort. Megas Kill says, good luck. Thank you. And I think, okay. Let me make sure. Load previous. I think there's a few. Oh my God. I want to make sure I get them all. Okay. I'm just looking through. I know this is very exciting, but I just want to make sure that there's none. Sith whatever. Sithridian? I don't know. Nickerdly snickering is what he said. Get off my lawn. Says, just got off a long shitty day at work. Seeing Jim destroy Sargon made it all better. Sargoy said, actually. Quick rundown on how this all came about. Keep up the great content, boys. Actually, it all came about there on Twitter. Shit really pops off sometimes over there. Robert Mitten says, Stream.me is the new glue of the old internet. Rage After Storm must come back. Vesemide says, Jim is lit. Carl Handham says, Sargon's post-irony crap is insufferable. Steph Dev says, Sargon, I just want you to know it was me that gave that to Andy. So go fuck yourself, you British cuck bastard. Fuck you. Wow. Pretty heated there. Oven Dodger says, God, the same old trick from Sargon. It's also tiresome. Freako says, sick 'em, Jimbo. Uber Baron says, can someone tell that soy-filled Brit to stick to ruining his own country? Exiled says, Sargon, have you even read Armani? Have you even read Christian Dior? Quebec01 says, here you go, here you gay faggot. Shekels, thank you. Albanian Man says, who brought this waste of human breath? Sargon, go play Ark and LARP politics, you limey human wet fart. Crypto Phalangus, whatever, says, celebrating tonight, grandmother's lymphoma is in remission. Wow, congratulations on that very much. Fuck Yoriko, gay ops, and all these faggots who would take aid out of the hands of cancer patients. All the best to the Ralph Retort. Never stop being problematic. 148 gang. Thank you, sir. Old Anger Normie says, Sargon is drunk quartering. Talk shit on Twitter. Suck cock on stream. Perception Check says, new Sargonism. When he says, I don't care, he really, really cares. That sneaky Raichu says, when Sar Faggot wants to avoid a question or topic, he always says that I can't remember shit. What a bitch. Equal Rights and Left says, Sargon only lies when it's convenient. He'd never lie to you or your 3,000 viewers. Arachnid Sorry. Says, I can't believe I used to take you seriously, Sargoy. You're a petulant child. Fix your act or rope. Blazerko says, ask Sargon if he wore a suit when he buried the fetus. Oof. Ghost of a Smile says, I heard Sargoy recently started copying your format of discussing daily news on his stream after seeing how well the Killstream did. I don't believe him when he said he doesn't care about your show. And then there's the Wall Street Journal shit he did. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. He's copied people before, but... J Mac says, even Trex and Nitro Dubs couldn't make Sargon look less gay. Ricky Spanglish says, sunset that Sargon of faggotry. Fucking tranny-loving bitch. Just Here to Laugh says, Ralph, check out the images I put on my Twitter with the same username so you can have some background. PD. Sorry for promoting myself. I will look at that. Although not right this moment. Ghost of a Smile says, Sargoy, I'm a low IQ dumbass. I'm way smarter than you. Without your faggy bong accent, you would sound very stupid. Zabai? Oh, God, that was terrible. I fucked that up. Imagine calling your bulls bastard dying a family tragedy. Dead baby gang. Apocalypse Lemon says, no matter how many channels you strike down, your child is dead forever. Soygon, suck my dick, you fat sack of human garbage. By the way, is Apocalypse? He dropped out of the green room. I meant to bring him in. Sorry, Apocalypse. If you're still listening, sir, I apologize. Tartheus says, how much to get me on as a caller? You should hear some of the shit Soyfather was saying. Well, I don't charge people to come on as a caller. So I guess just message me if you really have something you want to drop or something like that. I wasn't trying to... I don't charge for that. J-Mac says the Ralph retort goes with Christ, brother HH. Love you, Ethan, and TRR. Thank you, sir. 109 says Sargon said that there was a funeral for the child. Apparently, it was a goddamn smoothie. Oof. Sprice, there's quite a few I missed, apparently. Sprice5531 says the Sweetie Squad greater than the Stillborn Squad. Orc Girth says, do a poll, you fuck. Doesn't matter what the poll is, just post one. And that means I'm caught up. So, there is one more thing. Is Ginsburg thing really, is that really happening? Hold on. So, just give me a sec, because I'm going to go to Twitter. Is that really, I know we talked about it. Let me search real quick. Just look at the latest. I do see a lot of stories. Until I see it 100% confirmed, though. Oh man, that would just be. Whew. The left actually gonna fucking break down. They're oh man, I do see a story, but it's from an outlet I've not heard of. But we'll see. It's at least possible that Ginsburg's going to retire. So I could not say. I'm looking down. I just see the rib story, and I see one from an outlet I never heard of. So we'll see. I don't want to. Yeah, indeed. I see a lot of people on Twitter saying pray. Indeed, say a prayer. Say a big prayer for Ruth. There's one more thing I needed to do because I said I was going to do it. And it's, by the way, stream.me/thedan. I know he'll be starting in a few moments, but there's one thing I said I would do. And I think, I don't know if I have them all up, but let me try. Peon the Great has subscribed. I'm just going to read the names out. Dirty D disagrees. These are all new subscribers to the channel. Knitting Killer, Ian Jack, Spurgon, that sneaky Raichu, Millwood, Zero Depressive, Racist Neo-Nazi, Mitch 543, DTO, Rocket to Insanity, Inquisitor DC, Roberto 9000, Douchebo Baggins, Azalich, Quebec 01, Pixie, Pantheon, Mel Gibson 1488, Mel, longtime viewer of the Killstream, Grip C, Beastcast Live, SoCal Chris, thank you SoCal Chris, I know that guy as well. Third Culture, Dunce Cap Doorman, Gorgon Breath, Eric Wolf 9999, Butte Mountain, Diablo Samurai, Anon, I guess, Seymour. All right, let's see. Anschchrome, Robert Mittens, Son of Ultramar, Dwarf Star, Spectre AD, Mr. Scuzzy Nuts, Mark 1039, IT Weeb, Guantanamo Bay, Dark Skies, Get Off My Lawn, Based Boy, Android User, Pharaoh Owen, Janky Turkey, Pompeius, Longor Aurelian, SJ Crezo, John Frusciant, however you say that guy's name. He used to sing in the fucking Red Dead. Well, not Red Dead, but the fuck is the band's name? Red Hot Chili Peppers. Isn't that guy's name? Oh, okay. This was a little Magna Thedra, Perception Check, Karanak 828, Epic May, Reichsfuhrer, Sweetie Squad, Nibagoy, Otto Ocker, Lopsided Hooks, Sorrel 2020, F56 Animal, Boat Rope Necktie, Sticky Wicked 447. All right. Yeah, I know. I fucked it up. Somebody says, LOL, play this, Ralph. What is this? What the fuck is this? This guy's trying to beat up. Oh, he got tased. Yeah, maybe I will play that in a minute. Clearly Rational, Kim S, Possessed PC, Johnny Wolf, Michael Lee Duncan. Thank you, Michael. Valsagol, Crimson Satyr, ZDNB, Zugzug, Bobulski, Denilson, Clip Orbit, Remu Armpits, Hyphen, Trump's Nuts, Them Chins, Literally Nobody, Casey 335, Silly Noob, Mega Derps, Skyfather, Blaine 1992, Soft Insubordination, Mommy Tom, Terrible Burden, PBR Street Gang, Taco Stanzia, Lita Azama, Mr. Mouth, what's up, man? Sheckler, All right, let me look down. I wonder what chat's saying to this reading. I'm trying. Somebody said go back. Kane Hollow, Wally So, Saxonix, Wally Totanilli. Just another. This is bad, isn't it? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. My wife's laughing at me with some of these names. Just another douche. Wotan 005, Omega Man 24, Snacks, Flak Jacket, Captain Weeb 56, Duncan Idaho, Retard Steve, Belgian Berserker, Miss Alicious and Belgian Berserker back to back, the power couple. Thank you both. I appreciate that. D-Love representing, bringing it over. Noroch J, Memphiside, Reloaded AK, Valley, Dick Tuna, Donkamad, YouTube Scientist, Yak Sack Pill Pocket, Mr. Anderson, The Moon, G Wiz, Mr. Man, Philly T, Bad Tits, Your Wife's Son, David Caldwell. All right, I'm getting there. Wall Street Journal Horrible, Laughing Man D, 8D, Doty, Steph Dev, Hybrix, Comma Boy, Universal Impurity, Senator Hitler, Kevin Rudd, Le Furfag, Evening Sequence, Mr. Problematic, Aurelia, Ferd Reich, Death Watch, Mitch the Bitch, Exilion, Old Angry Normie Ninja, Lord Akira, Peaceful Sunset, Malingos, Judicious Chaos, something like that, Guns Down in Hell, Adam Lowles, Alicurios, The Reckoning, Unlimited Power, 67, Woke Center Left, Apocalypse Lemon, and now we've gotten to the part that I've already read. So I've read all the rest of you, but thank you all for subscribing. It does mean a lot to me. Now, go to Zidane's channel. I see Scratchpoint in the chat. Go subscribe to that motherfucker, stream.me/Scratchpoint. And I also want to thank the people who run this website once again for having us on. Almost there. No, I read all those the other day, so I have read them all. I could go through. You know what? I almost went through and just read them all anyway, just because. But let me see. I think Mudwhistle actually subscribed while I was reading them, so I want to make sure to get him in. Thank you, Mudwhistle. That's it. Subscribe to Scratchpoint. Stream.me/Andy Worski. Zidane is just ready, man. He's chomping at the bit. He's about to spill some blood. Stream.me/Zidane. He's about to go live. He's about to go nuts. He's about to fucking go nuts over there on his fucking channel. Go subscribe to him. Let's fucking find a song to play. Do we have a song? God damn it. It's so hot. I cannot wait to open this door, turn the fucking fan. It's just, woo! Woo! All right, let's see. Don't touch me. You're making me hotter.
Ooh, am I?
Oh, God, get away. I thought I had some songs here. What the fuck just happened? I wanted to go, let's see. Here we go. I think. Is this it? No. Yeah, it is. Fuck it. I was actually going to play the old school one, but this will work too. Fire up that fucking guitar! Fucking cocksucker! You tried to sunset us, but you lost! Ah! Motherfucking bonus! Solo.